Look how fucking shitty this is. Look. Hey, guys. Hi, everybody. I think we're live. I hope the mic's hot. Hi, how is your
Really
not Christmas yet? How's Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and all that jazz? Merry Satan. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hogwarts Prep. This is our 5th edition D&D based Wizarding World. I need to write that better. Hi, playing Harry Potter World with D&D. 2 of our players are on their way? Question mark. So did anyone confirm if Justin and Kat were on their way?
Justin didn't respond to me, which implies that he's driving.
Okay.
At least that's what I would assume. So,
we might have 2 people.
I hope.
We might not. We don't know. They don't even know. We're gonna do a little bit of a recap, play our little intro, and then we're just gonna jump into the game. Actually, yeah, let's do that to give them time to get here, so we can introduce each other in a minute.
Okay.
So, I should also probably wait for them to be here for the recap, even though they knew what happened last time. Let's just play the little clip. Let's just do that. It's gonna just echo endlessly. Also, whoever did not eat that tamale, shame on you.
I'll eat it.
Who did not eat the tamale?
I think
Did you have one?
Yeah, I had one.
Okay, did you have one?
I did.
I definitely had one.
I'm okay. I just ate a sandwich.
Dibs.
Okay.
All good?
Get it.
You're
Get it.
good, man.
Yeah, eat your tamale. Eat your tamale.
Eat it right now.
What happened?
Fast.
Did I get my 2 right now?
It is not the beginning of the day. When the beginning of the day happens, you
Then
shall
get
have it. But it's not that time. Can you tell that I'm stalling?
3 cans.
Uh,
And
I'm
1,
stalling
2,
a little
3,
bit
4.
because I need to know how to spell the word space.
Supposed to be A, B.
See, I think I got
Yeah.
something that was not
Well?
a cantrip because it says it's a fifth.
What did you do?
I don't know.
Okay, alright. So,
I think she
let's...
grabbed the wrong card. She's sitting on Flame Strike, and it's a 5th level incantation.
Yeah, I don't think that's my.
Which,
It's warlock anyway. I don't know.
okay.
I don't know what I did. It
Oh,
wasn't right.
oh alright.
Let's go with that.
We'll fix it in a minute. You're not casting a 5 spell, but we'll fix it.
Yeah,
We'll fix it in a minute.
Sorry.
I will try to think about that as we're doing other things.
Cool.
But sure. Let's just play this one. I don't care. Whatever. I'm so prepared. Hi guys. So last time on our first episode, so the school, as they often does, they go on basic supply run field trips over to different alleys. They went to Diagon Alley to, basic supplies. While they were there, they visited a candy shop. We bought some chocolate animals. We also went to a shady location and bought shady things. We also encountered a very pretentious Vela who was very rude and dismissive. He was not a good, oh crap, what's the word? Antiquarian?
Yes.
Yes. We also went to a bookstore where someone bought a Muggle cooking book. And popcorn was also purchased and given to the party. Very delightful popcorn. A dark witch with necromantic tattooing that was embedded into her muscle was in the middle of set location, and she unleashed a whole bunch of zombies that were in fact soldiers from the war from both sides of the conflict from all the nations. That's creepy.
Monkey.
Also, an undead troll was summoned as well. You guys fought, almost fell, but vanquished the undead minions as one of your classmates was unfortunately bitten by one of the zombies. A fever ensued, an infection hit very hard. As you guys were arriving towards Hogwarts, there was a slight encounter with a young wizard from Slytherin who was very pretentious, but also very gifted in advanced spells. I think Tom was his name? Something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
He was an ass.
Legitimately fuck that guy, but yeah. When you guys got to the school, the headmaster immediately cut off the arm of the child that was infected and then just walked away as if
Nothing
this was
happened.
normal. And technically that's where we ended the game. If I remember correctly, someone is still blue.
Bingo
Your
bag
skin is
That's
still
almost
blue.
like you're still blue, right?
Yeah, your skin is completely blue.
Dabba dee dabba die.
No. No, please.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
as you guys are
Corner
arriving
bitches smurf.
to... Before that, skipped one step. Since they're not here, unfortunately that sucks. But let's introduce each other as yourselves. Just quick, just intro to who you are until the audience that's not watching gets familiar with us. Yeah.
Like ourselves, though?
Yeah, well, hi, I'm Person. I play this character.
Oh, I'm person, Stephine. I play other person,
Thank you.
Sonya.
For indulging my stupidity. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna drink now. Ryan, can you identify yourself?
Hi, my name is Ryan. I play Ferris, a light cleric, and I'm in Slytherin house. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm Jess. I'm playing Neff Info. She is a Hufflepuff barbarian. So yeah, super fun.
Yep, that's good.
Hi, I'm Lee, and I am playing Bones, and she is a sorcerer in Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
And I'm also a person.
I don't know what Gryffindor swag is. It's like there's a tie right there, but that's a kid's tie. I didn't know.
I gotta
Yeah.
tie.
You gotta. Hey,
Hey.
represent.
I'm just green.
I mean,
every day I'm huffling.
yeah, like we're all representing our color.
Yeah.
Purple.
You filthy Ravenclaw.
I wish I was smart enough to be part of the Ravenclaw clan, but I'm not. Oh, to housekeeping. Everyone's at 466 XP. So top of your character sheet, 466. We're doing group XP, which means that we're all gonna level up equally, even if you're not here. I think that's favorable
460.
as to if you have work or life is really shitty that day.
Thank you.
I don't want to penalize you for not being here, because I know that you would do anything in your power to be here. And if you wouldn't, why do you hate me?
Oh.
Wait, what is it?
466, not 666. Close enough, then.
466.
Yes. At 900, you level up to level 3. So you're close.
Okay.
Yes.
What's
Yeah.
level? What's level 4?
12, I think. Or yeah, I think it doubles.
300 increments or just?
No, I think I don't know. It's been a while since I've done math. I think it just doubles, but you can look it up. Players'
Yeah.
handbooks are around, or Google that shit. Okay, so after last night's incident, the students were pretty much asked, kind of, as they were dragging a child screaming in pain because his arm was just cut off and no anesthesia, no nothing being put on him, to go to your common rooms and chill. Doors open or closed. Hopefully it's not. The student is currently being dragged up to the 5th floor where the hospital wing is. That's correct. I use words.
Yeah.
As you guys are being asked to go back to your common rooms, your Slytherins, your Hufflepuffs, your Griffins, Is there anything that you guys want to
Griffin
do
windows.
before you head to your dormitories?
I wonder if I should go to the nurse about my blueness.
That might be
That
an important
would be
thing to
really
do.
good.
Okay, we got that, which we'll get into in a minute. Does anyone want to do something specific just I have in the back of my head?
I'm gonna keep an eye on Tom.
Okay.
That's
He
really knocked
is
you out.
like, as the incident that happened not too long ago, when he chopped off the kid's arm, Tom went to the headmaster and was asking him questions, and that's when the headmaster dismissed him. So Tom is walking behind him as the doors are closing, as you guys are being sorted to go to your rooms. It's
Okay.
not heavily watched, even though the ratio is probably like 50-1 for student to teacher. So like, you can get away, theoretically. But there are slight modernizations. He's sneaky somehow.
I don't want to follow him. I just want to like make sure he's not narking me out.
It doesn't sound like it is. It just sounds like he's bothering the professor for something. The headmaster. Also, the headmaster looks like he's used to it now.
Being a fucking nerd. God.
Being a fucking nerd. Fucking nerd. Nerd. Anything specific before we get to your legitimate issue?
Just okay, guys. I guess we'll see each other later.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
You
just-
might like go to the kitchen and get like a snack or something.
Hell yeah.
On your way. Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Snack time.
Snacks.
Okay. I'm gonna
Order
use.
bitches unite.
Yes.
So the hospital wing.
Yay!
Where'd it go? I don't
All the way on the 5th floor. It's pretty empty, but loud right now due to an obvious issue at hand.
Kid with no arm.
Yes, very.
Yeah, that would be a legitimate reason.
Yeah. Hi, that's a book there. Okay, the crossbow is your character, right? It's your end
Yes, that's her.
That's
Yes.
bones.
bones.
Bones. The bones.
The blue bones.
Buy the blue one.
He was from Raven. He was from Ravenclaw, as also this one of the nurses who has a legitimate raven on her.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Because
It's
that's
a medical bird.
yeah, it's a medical bird. They're quickly grabbing their wands, just pouring potions down him, and in a couple of seconds, as you're walking up the stairs, he just passes out. And they start ravaging his bandit, his nub now. And as you're walking, you see the curtain being closed behind him. He's still breathing and everything. It's just they
Serious.
suckered out. Well then, what happened to you? As she walks over, with a little bit of blood on her white gown, that's slowly disappearing as she gets to you.
I turned blue.
Very
I was
astute.
turned blue.
You were turned blue. That's not the worst thing that's happened today. Come. As you go over to the medicine cabinet, and it's not rare that some arcanic mishap happens with so many students doing so many spells so rapidly and trying new things, sometimes faster than they should, or just people, trying to whatever's. Something like this happens. Well, okay. Blue. It gives you a blue tonic. Drink this. Hope for the best.
Bottoms up.
Drink it. Your skin starts to turn back to its normal pigmentation. And then it keeps going, and now you're red. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, here, try this one. And it gives you an orange one now.
Drink
You
it.
drink it, and your
Absolutely.
skin's close. You have a little hue around you, but it's close enough. It'll wear off in a couple of days. You should be fine. Off with you.
Nothing to be concerned about.
If you grow a tail, let me know. There has been a rat that's been running around these parks. I don't know whose rat it is. So hopefully nothing fell into anything that we've concocted.
Oh God.
I mean, okay. I will look for a tail.
Okay. Or teeth.
I'll just keep an eye out. Yeah. Just actively watch me.
As you're leaving. Or whiskers!
If I straight up turn into my weasel, that is awesome.
That's one way to be an animagus.
Okay, so
My
we
potion.
have
No polyjuice.
Right. Speaking of polyjuice.
so we have
Nah.
Raven. No, we do not have Ravenclaw. So
No.
it will just be a D3 shitty. Where are you? Where's my shitty? You're not shitty, but we'll use you. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Huffle, Raven, and then Griffin.
Slytherin.
Okay. We're gonna go to Hufflepuff first, and then we're gonna go Slytherin. Then we're gonna go Gryffindor.
Woo! Yeah.
It's so ceremonial.
So look at how cool I am. We're going to Hufflepuff first. We're gonna go. Oh man, I love my claw. All right. So since you guys were actually going there anyway, you grab something to eat really quickly, as there's always a lunch lady there with 2 spoons, trying to like bad hands to make sure you guys don't grab anything. But too many kids, not enough. There is a little basket that says "Take me," but by the time that you guys get there, it's already gone. Usually, it's gone. The first person grabs like 10, and then just runs. You know, the lucky one that got all of them. So Huffles.
Yes.
Yes.
Huffle.
Huffle.
There is the common area, and then there is your sleeping quarters. There should technically be more students there. Just a few. You know, you're not the only ones that exist.
Yeah.
So I shall place people there.
Okay.
Let me describe what you see,
Okay.
because it's very obvious. Also, shout out to Tabletop Audio, Tabletop Audio, yeah, because that man is amazing, and everything in here is free. And there's a specific song, well, I guess music. It's called Raven Puff Common. And it's,
Yeah.
you know, copyrights. But this man does everything for free, and like it's just the best. Every music that we use is his, and it's not playing. Cool, awesome. Great.
Oof.
Shout out to something that didn't work.
Put it in jail.
Is my mute button on?
Maybe.
Possibly.
Huh. What the?
Well, you started playing it when you did introductions, and then
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
stopped at some
Yes.
point. So I'm
Oh,
wondering.
huh. Well.
We've been on some time ago.
Control F5.
Yeah, I already did that, and I think I lost what the thing that I selected because I'm a dummy. Yep, that's what happened. Okay, cool, it's fine. As you guys are talking, I'll figure this out. But, so the fireplace is here with the gigantic vine going through the chimney. The fire doesn't really hurt it at all, but the vine's technically hanging through as you guys enter, and it definitely has the aroma of firewood for sure, but more of fresh baked goods, teas floating around freely.
This
As
is my room.
one of your classmates is always brewing tea and just giving out like it's his job. Kind of a little tea snob, yeah. He's a little tea snob. The big couch is filled with the 8th and 7-year students, kind of leading and teaching what they can, or kind of just bragging, really. There is a card game being held here, and instead of using corn, they're just using the flavored jelly beans as part of the pot. The second floor comes up here, and there's 2 gigantic plants, and people are just watching overhead as you guys are entering. Why don't you both roll me percentiles to see what the general gossip of the room is?
Okay.
37.
Okay.
66. Apparently.
66. Okay.
Wait, is that a 6? I think that's a 6. That's 6. Yeah.
Okay.
So 66.
Huh. I really think that the internet just went out or something.
Uh-oh.
That sucks.
mean,
Or at least for
Your
this.
Wi-Fi's still operational.
Huh.
Wife is down.
Why is okay? Whatever.
Whiffy.
Whippy.
What beer?
Okay. Whatever. Okay, so, what'd you get? 30? 37. Okay.
You're using it on your.
And then you got 66, right?
Yes.
Okay, so as you guys are going into, you say your password, the circular door opens, your lady accepts you in, and you guys go into your usual spots, wherever they may be. You and everyone here around, but you hear the sound of thunder, and then rain slowly starts pouring down. As you're walking in, you quickly hear that someone mentioned that they're probably use the rain as a spell to cover up any blood or disease, to like cleanse the castle pretty much. And also somewhere as you guys were walking going into your selected area, mentioned that maybe Grindelwald is right.
Ooh.
Fuck.
So what do you guys do as you're in your selected area?
I'm gonna wander over to Sonya, and just kind of go, "Hey, this is interesting, huh?"
Well, it wasn't boring.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm not liking how a lot of our classmates are kind of talking right now.
I mean, everyone saw what happened.
Yeah, that's true. They can't really fudge any facts or anything, so I don't know. We'll just have to keep an eye out, I think.
Yeah, just watch each other's backs.
Yeah. We'll make sure we got our
We got
our group covered.
Corner bitches represented.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shoot! Oh god, you guys are the corners.
You just now noticed.
We're the
Yeah.
corner bitches. Yeah. We're the Hufflepuff corner bitches.
Yeah.
Hey man, an important job nonetheless.
Yes. As we kind of just sit there talking, I kind of want to hear I wanted to see if I can overhear any other conversation happening around us.
Just a lot of chatter of what happened, who was there. You can't really quite pinpoint who mentioned that maybe Grindelwald was right. It was just like in passing.
Mm-hmm.
You also don't roll me intuition.
Okay.
Insight. Sorry.
Insight.
Insight.
Okay.
Yes.
Fuck. Hang on. Where's that insight? 5.
Oh, 5 total?
Yeah, 5 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
That you can't tell if they were being like in support of Grindelwald or just mentioning a fact. It's pretty. I don't know. I need to talk to them. You're giving the benefit of the doubt to someone you don't know.
Right.
Welcome to Hufflepuff.
Very much.
Yeah.
I kind of want to look at what the card players are like. I know they're playing, but like I know once you're playing, you're kind of just like your lips are kind of looser.
Okay.
So I want to see if they're slipping anything.
Okay.
Secrets or whatever.
Sure. Are you just gonna like walk up to them, or are you gonna like?
I'm just gonna like be like a bystander and just kind of like watch and see if they're talking.
Okay, roll me a perception.
20,
Yes.
17, and shit, what's perception? 17.
It's under
20?
intelligence.
20?
Yeah.
It's nice.
All right, then. I got 3 earwax versus your grass.
Oh.
Let's see what you got. Put down. Shit. All right, guess I'm eating grass then.
Grass is better than earwax.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
kind of prefer.
So, you see that blue chick? Yeah, I saw her. What of it? She's blue. Isn't that weird? You get bit, you turn blue.
You turn blue.
And the conversation divulges from what diseases are being spread through Muggles right now.
Oh, great.
Related to blue.
Related to
the blue.
damn it.
The blue plague.
Blue plague.
Oh
Oh. Anything in particular you guys want to do before we move on?
No, just probably like chill, just eat our snacks or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like listen every once in a while.
Oh, I I'm gonna pull out my chocolate badger that I got. my last remaining chocolate
Okay.
badger. And I'm gonna bite the head off
Before it bites you?
before it bites me, and then I'm gonna share the rest with you.
Well, you bite the head off, and it convulses
Oh,
a little.
bad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And as it does that, it stops moving, and you offer it to Sonya, I assume?
Yeah.
Well, Sonya. Okay, here we go. A little too late. There we go.
Start the computer.
I just turned it off. I mean, like, I just closed it, but yeah.
I meant like hard restart.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it like my.
My tech nerd is screaming on the
Yeah,
inside
it's okay.
just a little bit.
So, if there's nothing more, then we'll go to Slytherin.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
Jacques is in her corner. Do not know if she's Cajun or not. Even though that's not a Cajun accent. It's a French accent.
Dijon.
Dijon. Okay. As there's, and as you guys will eventually head to bed, whatever, you guys are apparently in the same room. There is also a giant, all the beds are centered towards the middle, a giant honey badger, and through its mouth, there's just fire that's emanating the whole room, so it's warm and toasty.
That is awesome. I feel like I'm in a
I want to
marshmallow.
roast. Yeah, I was gonna say I want to roast some marshmallows in it.
If you're in the area where you would be sleeping, is that technically part of your resting time? Or?
Yes, right now you are
Do
all
you have to
considered doing a
actively
short
say I'm
rest.
resting?
No.
Okay.
I would know these things. So you are considered a short rest. So unless something major happens, which I'll announce that it won't, you would at this moment you can roll like your HP to regain it if you have any abilities that regain things at short rest like you do, and you also so far at this level. But you guys will recover everything, so you don't need to worry about it. You get all you will wake up unless someone does something stupid.
Whenever we go.
Yeah, so when you wake up, your HP will come back and your spells, you have to repick them and all that jazz. But so we're at the Rainbow Slithers.
Slither.
Yeah, Slither. I will fumble through my words more often than not. I really like this one. As you guys are walking into your corridor, the stairs that take you to the multiple bedrooms that you guys have, since you guys have more bedrooms than anyone else, because 4 to a room is crowded enough. We don't want to be like those other guys that have 5 or 6 beds. Nice libraries, a good table that's being empty, very extremely comfy chairs, more tables. Jacques is over here to herself, petting her bat. Thinking too hard. The Slytherin band is around everywhere. The fire is throwing its orange glow, but the single candelabras that you guys have that has the green glow overpowers the orange. So almost everything has a green shine. As your gigantic wall-to-wall aquarium that is the entire length, so almost 100 feet of just sea life with octopus and jellyfish, different varieties, some live algae, some mythical seahorses in there, baby pufferfish, a shark or two in there. Is mannered, to say the least. You guys know that they're magically fed, so no one really pays mind to them. The tank's always clean. That's a trickling of the rain is showing, but stopping about 30 feet from you guys. So you see the raindrops, so you can tell that the weather is outside, since all your windows are covered by this Slytherin band. So you know the weather is raining, and you can tell that it's not, it's magical, since it has the same pattern over and over again. Every 10 seconds the rain hoops. But yeah, roll me percentile to see what the general chatter of your houses.
We got. Is 00?
That's 100.
105.
Oh no, it's a 5 then.
Oh,
Then
so
that's
2
fine.
zeros and 1 5?
2 zeros and 1 5.
And so that's 5 then.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought both were zeros. The main chatter amongst, and it's not like whispers. It's like a gossip girl little like trio of everyone just standing around each other and crowding over. That for sure Muggles are bringing the infection. Whatever that infection was, that was Muggle created to incite some type of war. Not necessarily Grindelwald inspired, but more like theorizing Muggles and wizards are completely two different species. That is the general chatter. And it's not really being challenged at all.
Well, they're all purebloods.
To your knowledge, most of them would be pureblood.
It would be safe to assume.
Yes, very, very safe to assume. As one's familiar frog jumps on your lap and then he snaps and comes back to his shoulder, kind of scolds it a little bit.
Walk over and ask, now how much do you guys know about these Muggles?
I'm gonna take Muggle Studies next semester. They're kind of like, there's a book that I'm reading right now. Real close. It's called Wizards Are From Mars, Muggles Are From Mushrooms. Very fascinating. And it tells you the origin and species of the Muggles.
Awesome.
I'm not saying that Grindelwald's right, but I'm also not saying that he's wrong either. I do think that Darwin's survival of the fittest is true. Whoever is stronger has to survive. And I think, accidentally, mind you, I'm not racist. They're causing a plague, if that's what it was. That Ravenclaw kid was infected.
Now,
Am I wrong?
it's a good theory. I like where your head's at.
Of course.
But let me give you some knowledge. Like, I was raised with Muggles.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Like, the very sincere on his part that like, oh, I'm so sorry. And you're not thinking like, I'm sorry, like, I offended. You're thinking like, oh, I'm sorry that it actually happened to you. And like, you see one like kind of kick him and like, what?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I know where I'm from. But, to them, zombies don't exist.
How do you mean?
So Dawn of the Dead hasn't been invented yet.
No. Dracula, Frankenstein.
The closest we probably get would be something called Frankenstein's monster, which is fictional.
Oh yes.
It doesn't exist. It's a dude made out of a bunch of body parts of other people and
yes, a flesh golem. Yes.
Yes, that exactly. See, to Muggles, that is fantasy. So, what I want to pose to you is, how can Muggles cause a plague that they don't even comprehend exists?
Like rabies.
No,
Dogs don't know that they have rabies. They can't comprehend rabies. And like he's getting slightly excited of this like debate that he thinks that he's winning.
Dogs can't comprehend much except what their humans teach them.
Yes, exactly.
So, could you teach a dog to comprehend rabies?
No.
No, and that's because
they're stupid.
Exactly. So,
I hate playing this character. Okay, that's it.
So, by that logic, Muggles are stupid, right?
Of course.
Okay, so if Muggles are stupid, how the hell can they comprehend zombies which don't exist to Muggles?
Well, they don't comprehend it, they just carry the disease. If it is what we're saying. I'm not saying that it is or it isn't. I'm just saying that someone got bit today.
Someone got bit today by something magically manifested, dude. I was there.
Yeah, but they
Were you
Muggles.
there?
No.
Okay.
But I also don't have to know that if I smoke too much tobacco, it will affect my lungs. I don't have to do it to know what the consequence
So
is.
you're saying that because of your intuition,
Yes.
that Muggles carry a zombie virus.
They could, yes.
No. Your intuition is implying they do.
I'm saying that they could. I'm not saying that they do or don't, just that they very well could.
But you're saying Muggles are the cause.
I would not rule it out.
So how about that weather?
Oh yes, it's quite as you're getting nowhere, and the more bolder here are not afraid to hither that Grindelwald does have a point. Some more timid just like are listening to the conversation but not participating at all, but nodding when the inappropriate comments are mentioned. Slightly isolated, and Jacques is very much away. Not there, just to herself.
Side note, can you roleplay, John?
I don't know much of her character to roleplay her, but I will do my best. Just because I technically don't have much backstory or anything from her.
Walk over to Jock and say, "Can you believe these idiots?"
Yeah, they didn't fight them like we did. It is upsetting.
Like, I really wish, I really wish that cameras worked in Diagon Alley, because holy crap, all you need is photo evidence to prove these idiots wrong.
That's her reaction, very appropriately. It'd be
That was
nice.
great.
Yeah. I think most of them might be afraid of a camera.
Sit
Or
down
a-
at the table with her
or a
and
flash.
and reach into bag of holding and pull out literal cauldron.
Of course.
Cauldron already has all the ingredients in it.
As she smells it. Okay. She doesn't question, just like smells it and like, that's interesting. Okay.
Pull out a flask, pour into cauldron,
Okay.
and begin stirring, and it just starts turning this murky shade of gold.
Okay. Do I have to ask?
You want to try some?
Depends on what it is.
Try and find out.
I will try when I wake up.
Sounds
She
like a plan.
takes one of your little vials.
These aren't samples I give out lightly.
I remember. I appreciate it. Also, I don't bite undead things very likely either. Good hit. I like your bat.
Why, thank you. That wasn't what dropped the big bastard, but it definitely had a hand in it.
That was a very big bastard, of course.
Oh yeah.
She kind of like lets her bat just fly around. She's an animagus.
Nice bear, by the way.
That was a first. It was bigger than. The
Well,
bear
then-
kind of took over a little bit, and I was rolling around in the dirt. And then when it came to,
Well, then, for both our sakes, I hope there's a second.
it takes a lot out of me. I am quite proud that I can do more than just one, at will. Yeah, a little smirk of pride on her part. As roll me just a general intelligence check. Does that number plus your int?
Oof. That's a 5.
Yeah, animagus can transform into any animal they want. Like that's. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it takes a lot of energy. Yeah.
Silently wonder if T-Rex is possible.
Are dinosaurs animals? Is a dragon an animal? These thoughts keep flowing through your head.
Fucking magnets, how do they work?
Sorry for later for that. Oh, funny. Okay.
I'm gonna continue brewing my potion and just silently, just take a taste test every once in a while and just get notably perkier with each time I test it.
Okay. Also, I for you, very special new rule that I came up with / stole from someone on the internet. Anytime you use a luck, one of your luck feats,
Okay.
write down somewhere you have 6. Once you get to number 6, we have a very special rule that we're gonna get to.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Now you're gonna make me want to use my luck feat.
You should. It's encouraging you to. But yeah, so keep track of how many times you use your luck feat. Even if it's like an entire month or many months. Once you hit number 6, your physical 6th time taking your potion, we're gonna do something.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. And I will be subtle about it. Ash like, well, I'm gonna go for the night. Changing to a bear takes a lot more out of me than I want. Good luck on your whatever this is.
Felix Minor. Just call it Felix Minor.
I heard of that. Okay. I think I have it in a book. I'll read it up in a minute.
You
Okay.
have something in a book. It's not
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
Unless this involves Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to those classes. I only take them because they're required.
I'm gonna finish this and then pass out.
As when you eventually do head to your chamber, just for the sake of, because space. It's big, huge, like almost Californian king-size bed per person.
Wow.
Only 4, obviously male and female are separated. Curtains just block off most sound. The temperature goes from warm to slightly chilly. And you're on the foot of everyone's bed is a chest that just kind of has exactly the right amount of space for everything you put. If when you put something else, it creates just that much more space for that. When you take something out, it creates that much just less space. As there's a small little fountain in the middle with like an angel, but the wings are broken off of in your room, and there's just spitting water. Not broken off or anything other than just like the stone is old. And it just gently recycling the water, just calming.
I can dig this.
Some people don't like the running water noise, but they get used to it eventually.
I can dig this.
All right. As we go to, unfortunately, the most boring of all the rooms, even though it's fucking where I would be. But we're gonna go to Griffin Lions.
Yay! Griffin window.
Griffin window. As very warm room. Once you get in there, the fire is roasting. You hear the pops of the wood crackling and breaking in there. Oh, he's not here, so I can't do it. There's definitely that orange glow that emanates through. The candelabra has little candles that are also illuminating. There's a couple wizards playing wizard's chess around. 1 or 2 are grabbing a book and reading. You hear a couple boasting of how they were fighting off some of the undead that you never saw there. They definitely were not in your bus. Yeah, why don't you roll me percentile to hear what the chatter of your common room is right now. So the double digits would be like 60 or 50. Or
70.
That's upside down.
Is that the right one?
So this is the 10.
Oh,
and
that
this
okay.
is the
All
1.
right. It's the 97.
97. Okay.
No problem.
Oh. You hear something that maybe you didn't expect to hear. But one of the 8th year students is like mentions that Grindelwald, like as you're walking in, I guess after like whatever you got dressed for like the night court and sitting down just chatting with people, whoever your buddy here is, mentioned that I think Grindelwald in the end will show us the truth over who will win this war. As like he sees you walking by, and then he pays no attention and goes back to talking. There's 3, 2 8th year, 1 7th year. Like they're talking very. You see that they're all scuffed up from their Quidditch practice earlier that day, and yeah, they're very curious to see what the outcome of the war will be. Definitely blaming the Muggles for a lot of the damage in the wizarding world. but also not faulting them because they know they don't exist. More of a test to see who is mightier. If we can keep our identity secretive and alive, or do we have to come out to survive? What do you think?
I mean, it's a deep conversation.
Yeah.
I figured they'd ask why I was blue.
Well, you're not anymore.
That's true. I'm
You're
orange.
slightly orange, but you're not blue. Then again, the whole common room is pretty orange.
Okay.
So, you blend in unintentionally well.
I could just hide against the wall.
Not that one, but yeah. So yeah, what do you do? Unfortunately, you have a bunny.
Well, I mean, I would definitely like to ask them what they're talking about. Just kind of engage in conversation.
They kind of give you the synopsis that I did and just
Right.
So what do you think? You were you there today?
Yes.
Huh. Okay. What happened?
You know, I don't really know. It was strange. I think everybody was just kind of everywhere.
Okay. Was Flammable there?
I didn't see him, but if he was, I'm sure it would have been worse for everybody. I don't agree with his politics personally.
I don't either, I hope. And then I was like, yeah, I definitely don't, like the other two. The 8th-year student looks very, like, conflicted with his current emotion right now. Peace is nice. But I also don't want us to die, and I will fight for us if we have to.
I think that's noble. That's reasonable.
He kind of looks around, well, I mean...
Before?
Then the bad shit. Like, I mean, kind of, look at her over here. I mean, that's why we're here. That's why there's more of us than there are of the other houses, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which, like, I don't even know if that's true, but sure.
So, was anybody else there today?
There was a couple. There, technically there would be 5 other Gryffindors that were there. Are you looking for them? Is that the question?
Just
or
kind
you just
of wondering what everybody saw. If
Yeah.
anybody knew who if they saw the lady that was purple.
Oh, okay. Roll me an investigation, since you're specifically looking for something like that.
That is one of my things. So it's a 13.
13. You do find one kid who is also one of the 5th-year students. You think you have been spoken with guys. You don't really talk to him. Really, really short, almost like military buzz hair. At a corner, let's just say this specific corner, distinguishing, with, you smell coffee. And you're like, oh, that Brit's always had tea. But yeah, he's over there in the corner, just, little, like, scrapes on his arm. He still has his uniform from earlier, like, he still has his robes. It's a little cut on the robe, that's why you can see the scrapes on his arm. I mean, just over there, just by himself, just drinking, sitting down at a table with like no one there. Slightly odd, since usually tables they get full pretty fast. It's kind of hard to just get the table by yourself, especially in the common room.
I definitely want to talk to him.
Okay. So you scoot over to him.
Just ask him if he was in the square today.
Yeah, I saw the purple skinned lady. That was fucking wicked.
Yeah, I agree, definitely. Did you recognize the face
No.
or any? I didn't either.
No, she talked funny too. And then all of a sudden the zombies.
Yeah.
He kind of looks a little out of it. And every time he mentioned anything that happened specifically, he's drinking the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Were you there?
I was, yeah. It was a weird situation for sure.
I tried to fight them, but they just wouldn't go down. So I just ran.
Yeah,
That
it's probably wise you did, because it seemed like they had some other source of power from somewhere that
they just
was beyond
kept
what we could do.
coming. I swear, I hit it in the head with a brick and it kept coming. I've
Yeah.
never seen that. Takes like a huge gulp of the coffee, looks at it's empty, kind of like slightly ignores you, and is like looking over at the pot that usually would have tea, but kind of like sets it down. Yeah, were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
What did you do?
I just tried to stay out of the way. It was pretty crazy.
Saw a couple of kids fighting.
Yeah, I'm sure they were, staff
Really?
or something. Obviously wouldn't have been students.
Yes, not. You feel that he has like a slight shame in his tone every time he's like, I could have done something but I didn't. And then he tries to shift the conversation to the Quidditch match that's happening in a couple of weeks. Who's gonna root for and
Yeah.
etc.
Okay, well, I mean, I can understand it was a bad situation. I definitely want to express that, if there's anything I can do to help calm your nerves or talk to you if you need someone to hear you out.
I'm good.
Yeah? That coffee's pretty strong, huh?
Yeah, it helps me sleep. Yeah.
That's exactly what good coffee should do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make some more.
Okay.
Okay. Good night.
Night.
Yeah. Still that like subtle shame to him, but nonetheless, as you go to your part of the dormitory, and the beds are kind of like just there. They're not really organized. It's not neat. The mats that are supposed to be for the floor are just all over the place, and there's a table with clothes and books just kind of just thrown there, just messy as it is. But you guys all have a good sleep. Cover your HP. Get your spells back.
Can I read my tome?
Yes.
My tome of artifacts and history, my special thing.
I
I want to see if I can figure out what that guy was showing me at the shop. The really wonderfully kind shop owner.
roll me percentiles to see if you find it in your tome.
Okay. 61.
Alright, 50% or more, yeah. You definitely do find a ring that looks very similar to that, and as you're reading through it, it's a ring. It's called a restoring ring. Usually cures a magical illness. It was created by an old Gryffindor headmaster, as so it says in there. That's why it's red.
Okay, that makes sense.
Very expensive. The price tag on it is pretty high. Yeah. Let's see, 12. Anything last minute little things that you guys want to do before you wake up technically?
I want to pet my weasel.
Of course. Weasels are pets. Owls are pets. They're fed.
Is it a weasel or a ferret? I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
fine.
Okay.
it's both.
My long furry thing.
Whichever one you choose, it's the same stats. So that's very much fine.
I mean, I feel like it'd be very calming after me turning blue and having half my health disappeared.
Yeah.
I need something furry.
Gotcha. Okay, so as I'm looking for the next audio thing, sure, that sounds fine to me. It's gonna be the next day. About 8 a.m. usually when breakfast is served. First class usually starts around 9 or 10, depending on which year students you are.
Classes on Sunday?
Well, usually. So like breakfast is every 8, but it is Sunday, so there's no class, just food, just after food. Free time until noon, food again, and then 6 o'clock food again.
Hell yeah.
If you can grab y'all's minis, or actually, there we go.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Cool. We're gonna move this out of the way.
No.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So.
Like it never happened.
Yeah. Shoot. You guys aren't in the other game. There's a character named Jamal. That this is a lot of Jamal's role playing, just cleaning things.
We have a Jamal. I forgot.
No, that was in the practice.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was a
that was
practice
just a
game.
practice?
Yeah.
Oh, he was the
I thought
bard.
I thought
Yeah.
Jamal was
Right.
transdimensional in the.
Technically, but once you guys need to go to a bar, I guess.
I mean,
You
he
can
knew
disguise.
the headmaster who sent us, right?
Jamal could be a house elf in our universe. You never know.
Did you say
Jamal's
Narnia?
I don't
Definitely
think
not
he would be an
a
elf.
Jamal
In
is
Narnia
definitely
verse?
not a house elf. For reasons that you guys should never learn, but yeah, he's not a house elf.
Whoa.
Whoa! Look at this giant, too big of a table. And then just the seating where the professors are.
That's
Thank you.
Yes. You guys.
Oh yeah, that's Dumbledore.
yeah. I was gonna say.
Well,
his,
that's actually.
his name was mentioned, right? He sent us on our first mission.
Dumbledore is the head of transmutations currently.
No, Dippet is the.
Professor Master Dippet is the current headmaster at the moment. Represented as this
Dippet?
picture. Yeah,
Dippet.
Dippet.
Armando.
Armando Dippet. As you guys are.
I'm a Potter nerd.
So,
I don't know.
you guys. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You guys do see each other as you're coming in. It is kind of custom to sit in your house, but it's really not mandatory. You guys technically don't have to sit in your house. You can sit with each other, but it's up to you.
Would you all like to sit together?
Yeah.
We just went through a traumatic experience.
Yeah, we were all there, so.
Okay.
It's just easier to do. Yeah, let's do that. You
You guys, my friends.
for the sake of not knowing where the other two are, and we have not gotten word of if they're alive or not.
I haven't even gotten a response. I'm getting pretty
Yeah.
worried.
Yeah, a little bit too. Okay. We're just gonna roleplay that if they don't show up for the rest of the game, they worked here, and if they were here, if they do show up.
Okay.
At the table with you guys. So as you guys are coming in, candles are always there. You see the sunshine from the outside. All the flags of each school of each house is definitely flowing according to the wind that's outside. As you guys are sitting down, whatever your preferred breakfast is, you will appear in front of you as soon as the headmaster snaps his fingers. It never gets any less impressive of just bacon, ham, coffee, milk. Oh, great. Eggs scrambled? No, I want eggs over easy now. Oh, it's right here. Always to what you guys want, and sometimes maybe a little bit more than what you guys want to eat. It's
I was
there.
about to say I want like 3
It's
plates.
there. It's gonna be there. Diet is not a concern at Hogwarts, according to what I've seen.
With all the stairs.
You get your
Bacon, egg, and
exercise.
cheese sandwiches and a cherry coke.
It appears.
Damn.
Until y'all's American customs were introduced, a lot of it was very Irish and English breakfasts. Some Nordic and Scandinavian and whatnot. Soda was not really introduced until you guys came here. Pop, excuse me. But yeah.
Pop's only if you're from the fucking north.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
I am from Atlanta, sir. We call it soda. Or actually, no, we call it Coke. It's definitely Coke. Like
It's Coca-Cola.
no, you call
That's
everything
Every
Coke.
Coke is Coke.
Yeah.
Every soda
Everything
is a Coke.
carbonated. Yeah.
Hey, you want a Coke? Okay,
That's-
what do you want?
That's
like
yeah. That's what we say in Mexico. También.
yeah.
Sorry, in Mexico too. Everything is Coca. But Coca.
Coca.
Even if you say water, it doesn't mean water. It means carbonated water.
Right.
Digress. So you guys are eating. You guys sit together with your sandwiches and your. Sorry. Cherry Coke appears. Y'all's breakfast according to what you want. Is there anything specific that you guys want to do before a speech is introduced?
There was a dude in my dorm last night that was insisting Muggles carried the zombie plague.
Yeah.
I can't make this shit up.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors.
I'm hearing a lot of Grindelwald chatter. It's kind of concerning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's understandable. Have you heard the rumors about the Saturn V?
Saturn V.
You guys can talk out loud and I'll just assume that you guys are because of the audio. And
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's the nuke that the Nazis were developing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. What? What's that?
Hufflepuff.
Like that went over my head too.
I was like, what?
Somebody's very up on his history to the antiquarian.
I mean,
Probably
yeah,
knows
yeah,
that.
I've got it. I've
Way
got
to
it marked.
You're
Yeah.
a good guy to hang out with.
Even the Hufflepuffs are saying stuff like that. So about Grindelwald.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Please don't ask about Slytherin.
I'm not gonna.
It's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to go
It's
into
alright.
Bones, you were definitely noticed.
Yeah, I think
You're
think I-
orange
With
now.
the blue?
Yeah, I'm waiting for my tail and teeth apparently. So
Was-
if
What?
I don't happen to notice, you guys just let me know.
Is that how puberty happens with orange people?
I'll keep a watch out.
Is that a whisker?
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Might just be bacon.
Oh no.
I feel like it's a great adventure.
You might
either
just
way.
shrink and become a Oompa Loompa.
Hey, but then I'll make some awesome chocolate, right? Am I right?
Hopefully not the biting variety.
Yeah, as long
Actually, I
as
probably should have known that, huh?
No. Wizard of Oz was written around.
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz was like 30s or something.
Yeah. It would have been enough time to strike light that would be popular around this
Yeah.
time. Yeah. So as you guys are eating.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking Charlie and the Chocolate
Yeah,
Factory.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me.
But-
That's
but-
Oompa Loompa.
You said
There were
Wizard-
the little.
Oh, I
Charlie
did.
and the Chocolate
Wizard
Factory
of
was still like
Oz.
30s, 40s.
Sorry. Yes, I did say.
You said Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
It's
my bad.
sort of same
Yeah,
universe,
yeah.
but
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
they're both small little helpful things.
yeah.
Well, one tried to kill people.
Okay, let's get to this.
So, as you guys are eating your food, easily what you guys want, you can grab as much as you want.
Hell yeah.
So, you hear the tink 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 of the headmaster's goblet as he stands up. Students, quiet now, quiet down. So, sounds like yesterday we had a little bit of some intensidad, some intensity happened. And, well, the ministry is going to give us special permission to give you all a, how would I say, special education to confront such matters. And to that being the case, tomorrow we're going to cancel classes, just to ensure that you guys have a restful day. But in place of that, we will have one long class given to us by our Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. And then Mary Thought. Professor Mary Thought. And she stands up. She should be a different character that I don't remember having.
Preparedness.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, she looks-
Pretend that she has white hair. So this very how about I get a general history check from you guys? If you don't have it, roll with a disadvantage because you're American.
Oh, it's 20.
Americano.
So if I have it marked, it's
Then just roll regularly. Yeah.
You said with a disadvantage.
Plus one of them proficiency bonus.
If you have a circled in,
With disadvantage?
if you don't have a train,
So if it's circled in.
then you add your proficiency bonus. Yeah.
Okay. 14.
Okay.
21.
Oh yeah, you guys.
12.
5.
I will give it to you. Yeah, she teaches me stuff. You guys for sure know that she's been doing this position for 50 years. She is regarded for the 21. She's regarded as the best defense against the dark arts teacher Hogwarts has ever had. She has her Slytherin robe draped very proudly. There are you've also heard this Miss 21 over there, but you know that that's not true. But there are big rumors that she gets a lot of her knowledge from talking to the dead. She likes to talk to the ghosts of the castle, and they like to feed her great knowledge. Keeps her fresh in her later years. She's a good 80 right now. Big poofy hair that she just does not take care of, and it just drapes downward. It's too heavy to float into a fro.
Now that's what I call tenure.
Yeah. And she no longer uses a wand, but she uses a staff that she also uses as her walking stick. As she has a big crow that's usually not a familiar that most people have, but hers is a huge crow, bigger than it should be. Like it's peering on eagle size, but it's just a very huge raven. Not a raven, a crow. And its feathers all around its neck are also white to represent its age. It's lived as long as she's been a teacher here, so it's lived past its unnatural lifespan for sure. She kind of like waves very slowly. Her if you've taken her class, which most of you should have at least taken one of her classes, introductory probably. She's creepily happy all the time. Slightly unsettling for non-Slytherins to have such a joyful Slytherin in your presence. Sorry, but I digress from
You're
that.
getting in character. It's okay.
Yeah.
What they're scheming at. Huh?
Yeah. I would normally say sorry, but it's kind of your job. As the headmaster, as his usual cold self just says. You're on. And he sits down, starts eating. Again. And everyone just gets back to their food. At this time, I would like everyone to roll me a perception check. Yeah.
I might do my other die. 'Cause this
yeah,
one
I
sucks
know.
for me.
That's
where's perception here?
Yes.
It'd be with your wisdom.
That is the
Huh,
one.
no.
15.
Okay. Pass.
5.
Do not pass. You're too concerned over tomorrow's lesson. What is it? Why is the ministry here? What does it entail?
That's actually what I am thinking. So
11.
Okay, pass.
17.
Pass.
God, you got good rolls.
It's a especially for how far you guys are to the main hallway that is going down here. You hear a slight heavy footstep of a teacher that you guys did not notice was not sitting at his regular spot. Good old professor of the mystical creatures. I will always get his position wrong, as he is being escorted by two men. One with his wand pulled out, like behind his back, and another one just walked in front. They have bowler hats, black three-piece suits, everything about them black. Their shirt underneath is white. Very well, yeah, but formal, extremely formal. There you go, that's kind of important. But what did I do? Look, Corley is just but a baby. Is that what it's about? And they're not saying anything. And the guy just like when he stops, pokes him with the wand. He keeps on going forward. Was it about the kid that got bit? That wasn't me. And then just that was the whole conversation as like they just walked past.
What the hell was that?
I didn't see any of this.
Yeah.
Well, Hagrid was just being escorted by these two guys.
Can we
right-
say Hagrid?
Yeah, you know it's Hagrid. You know who he is. He was your escort.
Yeah.
Hagrid's like in his 20s, but he's a giant.
Yeah.
Voice. Something that I haven't figured out
Did you-
how I want his voice
Somebody's
to
in
be.
trouble.
Yeah, did you guys hear that rustling that like when he was with us, in
No, what
the
was
car?
that?
I can't remember if Osiris told me about that because I feel like he's the one that noticed that there was
For the sake
something.
of argument, let's say he did.
Yeah, I rolled even, yes. Yeah, for the sake of argument, he told you it was a slightly, it was a snake with wings that was golden blue.
Huh.
And Hagrid one of the main reasons why he went in there
I
was
don't.
to buy food for it. Very specific grains and rabbit. Like, not ordinary rabbit, enchanted rabbit for some reason.
Enchanted rabbit.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what that is? I don't think I've heard of
I've
that
never
before.
heard of it.
You
I still don't.
have knowledge nature, I will allow you to roll.
I think I do. No, I
Nature.
don't. Yes,
if
I
you
do.
have nature.
Yes,
if you
I
have
do.
nature, you may roll.
I
Yes,
do
I
not
do.
have.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yo, you are nature.
Yeah.
I am nature.
This is more arranged for our
Hey.
druid that's not here.
17
Okay.
plus my other shit. 2 and 2, yeah.
So,
4. 21.
okay, 21 for sure.
Yay, rolls.
I'm gonna know stuff.
40. Yeah. A koali is the adult version of it.
Ooh, so pretty.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's a koali.
Yeah, there are gigantic snakes about the size of a person with wings. They have a odd reputation because snakes are a lot of misconception over them being evil. These are actually very, very intelligent, good, magical creatures.
Yes.
They like to feed and help cure diseases.
Ooh. That's an awesome thing to have.
There's myth that they can cure anything. There's myth that they
Is this
If they don't need
related
to
to
eat.
the Mexican god? What is it?
if it is, I do not know.
Quetzalcoatl?
Yeah, that.
Oh,
This is a snake too, isn't he?
Yeah, there's a lot of reptilians and snakes in Aztec and Mayan culture.
As a history person, I think.
so
I'm
I take
making
everything you just
connections.
told me and I tell them.
Okay, yes. Information. Bleh.
It's a koali.
With that
Yeah.
enthusiasm.
Yeah. Dudes.
What would the ministry want with a quality? Was that even the ministry? I mean, can we say
It's pretty
It's safe to assume that
yeah
the only other people that could be in Hogwarts would be ministry.
and how Hagrid's not resisting, and the headmaster did say that the ministry would be here administering some type of class tomorrow.
So if they don't want the bird dragon thing, what do they want with Hagrid?
Yeah.
I mean, he was in charge of us yesterday.
And he was the only teacher around.
Exactly. So it could possibly be something about that. They didn't say anything, so we can't know for sure.
Do we want to find out though?
Do we want to be stealthy?
I mean, I'm all down for following it at a distance, if that's
If it's somewhere
acceptable.
that
If we
won't be
can't get up
noticed.
from, if we can't get up from eating without,
Causing a ruckus.
Yeah.
Well, there is no classes today, and
But
tomorrow's
they're
classes are
just-
canceled.
Okay.
I thought it was Sunday.
It is Sunday. That's why there's no classes today. Tomorrow, Monday, classes are canceled.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
It's not unusual, but usually people like to stay here and eat more than they should. But yeah, it's not unusual. you want to get up and
Follow.
yeah, that's fine.
I'm
Let's
gonna be
follow at a distance.
stealthy here.
Okay.
Follow
Alright,
the
We
special
didn't
agents.
really need to be stealthy. This is our school.
Okay, fine.
So we can probably just
This,
kind
yeah,
of.
there's probably a lot of students just in the halls.
Yeah.
We can just blend in.
There's a few, yeah, for sure. Especially the ones that are doing like Quidditch practice and whatnot. They tend to walk a little bit earlier than whatnot, or people just go to the library and just.
Do any of us play Quidditch?
Unless you told me, I do not know. No.
I don't believe so.
Yeah. All right.
Does our baseball guy?
I
play
could try
Quidditch?
out, but I haven't
Your
played
Peter.
yet.
You're Peter.
Okay. So they're walking fast. I'm going to need whoever you guys are tracking them to roll me a survival as part of your track. So if you have so
I have survival as my.
okay, roll.
I don't know.
Do I roll with a
Oh
disadvantage?
hell yeah!
No. No, just straight up. There's nothing distracting you technically.
Do I add the wisdom modifier?
Yes, you will always add your modifier.
Okay.
No, not 20.
Sorry.
23.
Ooh.
15.
15. Okay. Definitely are following your tracks. Hagrid's not a quiet individual. Even through the clutter of the getting up,
You don't say.
like going through the crowd of all the people, and then like they went this way, but there's different corridors, and it's a multiple-story castle. Within seconds, they can be in any floor. Technically, they could evaporate. There's many things that are there, but the all right, I didn't do anything wrong. Echoes throughout the hallway that are very defensive of him. Easily tracking him down. So you're getting closer to him, and you're going towards a corridor, and you take a sharp left, and you're falling down, and it's going away from most classes. You're going deeper into the some call the dungeons, but it's really just like the faculty only sections. Roll me survival one more time.
One more time.
17.
Okay. Keeping up.
17 plus 2. 19.
19. For sure, both of you guys are keeping up. She's slightly faster, and she has this like almost nose instinct where to turn.
Bloodhound.
And it's slightly impressive. As you're just like,
That's a word.
yeah.
I'd use that one.
But
You better use that one.
shit. Okay.
That's we're trying to be quiet.
God.
God.
As I'm gonna just use this section over here. Sorry. To represent the corridor that you guys are currently going to, and then you just go this way. And then there is the natural light that the sun would bring in has way past gone, and now it's just torches that light up. And up to a certain point, there was like no torch light until you passed that point. Then a torch about 15 feet in front of you appeared, and then you went to that torch, and another torch on the opposite side appeared. And just for the sake of you guys rolling very well, we're gonna go to here and characters. Since that was kind of the order that you guys were in, I'm gonna put you guys in the same square. That as you're going through and the lights keep going, and there's one light against the wall, and as you approach it, it's just a dead end wall.
Shit. I know this is where they went.
Yeah, definitely, Kim. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that Hagrid went through here, and we just like lost him as they were going this way.
Don't know if I want to actually touch that wall or not. I have a feeling something's gonna. You know what? I'll do it. I'm gonna go up to the wall and touch it to make sure it's solid.
Okay.
Or
Sure. Just trying to. Okay, fine. Hey, there it is.
Set
Okay.
the mood.
So as you put your hand through it, that's exactly what happened.
oh shit. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. And I pull my hand back and go. Nope, I still have my hand. Okay. So I'm gonna. Should I stick my head up and just see if I can see anything, guys, or what do you think?
I mean, if your hand came back, I would
yeah.
think your head would.
I would think so too. Okay, I'm gonna.
But I'm not gonna try.
Try to go near the wall when you pop your head through, not the middle of the wall.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go through the middle
the
of
edge.
I'm just gonna go to the. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to just peek my head.
Peek your head
Yeah.
through
On
the
the
edge.
edge. Okay.
Yes.
And as you do, you see that the light stops where the illusion, and there's another light on the other side, cascading more light through the corridor that goes this way.
Okay. So, I don't see anything. I don't see them or anything like that.
No, you just see a corridor, like one light appear. But as you were gathering, you would need to approach that light for the next light to come
Okay.
through.
Okay, it looks. I'm gonna pull my head back out. It looks safe, I think. So I'm gonna go through and just follow me. So I go through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you all follow?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, roll new characters. No.
Fuck.
We're all
Okay.
dead. We turned into a wall. We are now part of Hogwarts.
How do you think
We're
there's so many ghosts?
Exactly.
Can someone grab these for a second?
Sure.
As I'm grabbing the new map.
Oh, boy. Oh.
We're back.
Oh boy.
Fancy.
that.
We're gonna.
Nice.
Sorry.
Oh.
Before we get to the new map.
Never mind.
Advertising.
I don't have my cloth, so I can't it goes into, something like this.
Your cloth.
Okay. A cloth to block off what I don't want you guys to see.
Can I use napkin?
No, it's too big. So as you guys approach this entrance, all you kind of gathered there. All it is and then you feel the wall. It's definitely solid. This part. And so the hallway, that's all it was. The light barely managed to glimpse over what you couldn't see. And once you get there, you somehow have light, but you don't see anything coming through. There is a arch doorway with just a metal ring handle. No lock, no anything. Just a wooden door with a handle.
This is where they went.
I don't see any other way they could have gone.
They went into a secret room.
So are we right in front of the door?
Mhm.
Can I put my ear against the door and see if I can hear anything?
Yeah, roll perception.
Yeah, I'd probably end up doing the same
Okay.
thing actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all can roll, or you can assist someone. It's up to y'all.
I'll assist.
Okay. Roll with an advantage.
I'm gonna go ahead and check my luck. I'm in
Okay.
a rather stressful situation.
Okay. Roll again.
My help didn't help.
Hey, it worked out.
Okay. What did you roll?
I'm
Total.
16.
16. Okay.
19.
19.
Okay.
10.
Wait, did you?
There's a lot of heads here. There's not that much
I'm
space.
12. I'm
You guys you hear nothing. Barbarian's kind of in the back, just but you don't really hear anything going through the wall. It's very thick. Door. It looks heavy. As you guys hear it, you hear maybe a footstep, something metal for sure rattled. Keep hearing, just quiet. So there was movement for a second, but now it's quiet.
Okay, can I go to I guess go on the floor and look at the gap in between the floor and the door and see how many feet I see?
Okay.
If it was more than 6 than the 3 people we saw.
Yeah. So when you peek through, roll me perception one more time. What you can see.
20.
20. Okay.
natural.
You see that as you're entering, there's definitely a second floor. There's something roaring, like a glow, maybe an ember of very common to have a chimney that the smoke goes nowhere but illuminates light. You see no feet. No feet. A lot of carpets and a lot of shiny things all around. A lot of silver. Not silver as in coin, but a lot of things that are silver. Yeah.
But no feet.
No feet.
What do you see?
I tell them
You're very certain, since you're it usually is this big, and then one tiny gap's that much. You're okay.
Yeah, I tell them, I can barely hear anything, but I don't see any feet. So there's no one in there that I can tell through just my feet.
Yeah, so you heard feet, something clanking like metal, and then no more. When you look through, you see no one there anymore.
All right, let's go through.
There's
Might
no
as well.
evidence that there's anyone
We
in
can't
here.
this far.
I
We can't
know.
go back now.
Well, we can. We're choosing not to.
True.
Go inside.
Okay. Who's gonna open the door?
I'll open it since I'm the.
No, wait a minute. I got something for this.
Oh.
Draw wand, cast thaumaturgy, blow the door open.
What the fuck?
Really? Dude, why are you stealthy?
Dude!
Mm.
Actually,
no!
no.
No! I
Never
refuse.
mind.
I
Say
know
no.
that! I refuse.
I mean, as he's pulling out his wand and he's got to itch, you all like.
We're like, shh, no.
Nah, never mind.
There's a time and place.
What do you do?
I guess I'll just open it.
Just open the damn
Roll me a strength check.
Oh, shit. Can I help him? I should have done it before you
Sure, you should have, but yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. We're still learning the game.
That's a
Okay.
5.
Are you assisting him?
I'm aiding him.
Okay.
I'm gonna aid
If
you.
you
Or
if
I
you
do
are
it-
aiding him,
Yeah.
then roll me with an advantage, so you can roll again. Choose the higher of the two.
No, you.
Oh, me.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. So she's aiding you.
I'm aiding you.
13.
13 total.
Plus your modifier, right?
Oh,
Yeah, you're
15.
15. Okay. Okay, that's fucking heavy, and she just grabs your arm. Yeah, that's really heavy.
It really is, dude.
Like he's not lying. That's heavy. As now we'll use this map to orchestrate the location that you're in.
I got it.
Thank you so much. All right. Place y'all's characters here as I describe the situation. The scene. Okay. As you can obviously tell, this was the hallway that the illusion you guys went through. So, as you guys are walking through, you're definitely in the second story. This is about like 7 feet that are going down. So not a big drop, but it's big enough. There you get a heavy giant chimney or a fireplace. Sorry, with the roaring fire in there. Excuse me. Also not roaring fire. Very low fire. It's really chilly in here compared to the outside. So a pool of water that just keeps like swirling around. Nothing moving, and these are all columns to support beams. This is a trunk of a tree, but it's all iron, and like the surface is really flat. All around here are just scrolls and like different little books that are closed with a lot of bookmarks, some potions here and there, a lot of like powders and things in boxes, wrapped very neatly. There's also here just more paper, a table that has nothing in it really, chairs all around, a very nicely ornate, I didn't finish drawing this, I apologize. I need to draw more carpets. There's just carpets everywhere. Carpet there. Also very Gryffindor-esque in style, where the carpets are just kind of everywhere. They don't really make sense. But there's, nonetheless, carpets everywhere. The area over here is very empty. This is just like ornament detail that has like a relief and a crown molding all around. The other thing that you see is everything is stone. The floor is cobblestone. It's a different shade of gray than the actual walls. And the shiny bit that you guys saw is the entire walls are decorated in weapons. Swords, axes, maces, old broken rifles, crossbows, slings, shields, many weapons all around the walls. The ceiling is just solid, flat stone. There's also supposed to be, which I will use these as representations for them. There's two things I forgot to do. There are a couple of suits of armor just throughout. I'm gonna place there. And one more suit of armor here. Let's just say this suit of armor over here. It's like a mannequin, but it's red clay, really, and like the bracers are made out of leaves. There's some boots that are made out of leaves. There's different colors of purples and blues on the face, kind of like war paint, and has these feathers that are yellow and orange throughout, and has in his hand the very obvious male has a flute on it with like a dart sticking through it, like it looks like placed in there and glued like the dart. This other suit of armor over here, it's just a full-fledged medieval suit of armor. Like there's not a physical piece of skin that's shown. Everything's hidden with armor. There's spikes throughout, and it's holding a great axe, a double-bladed great axe, as it has his hands this way. This purple suit of armor over here is actually a samurai's armor. The split mail of the samurai have with a blue oni mask and has a katana, just like in a defensive position. And this right here is, as you can easily tell, the historian in the group, symmetry. It's a Renaissance Italian man's armor with a big ornate metal hat, a poofy chest plate with a Ravenclaw cloth around. You can easily see the emblem, and it has a rapier very proudly, boastfully being displayed. The other thing that kind of catches the eye, it has a, as most man of that time, a very boastful cockpiece. The bigger the manly you are. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
The very interesting room that you've never been
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
Yeah, there's creaks and tatters every here and there from like the boxes. When you look inside, there's just different bugs in there. And then you can look, there's pages with like the bug as part of the component for a spell. But yeah, what do you guys do as you just walk into the room?
Well, this is a lot of stuff.
This is a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but my spidey sense is tingling. I have a feeling we're gonna get in a fight for some reason.
Yeah.
With spiders?
Oh, shut up.
Sorry.
You're a mean person. I don't like spiders.
Yeah.
As an aside, this is actual Jess saying, I hate spiders.
So everybody knows about the origins of the suits of armor, right?
You would know and you can explain. Like,
okay.
this is obviously an Amazonian Brazilian war paint, a chieftain. That's a samurai. That is a English medieval suit. That is a Renaissance Italian suit. And a lot of the weapons are just scattered, not organized at all, but all pinned to the walls.
I start looking around at the floor because I'm looking for anything that I don't want to step on to make anything mad
Or trigger. Okay.
or trigger
Gotcha,
something.
Gotcha. Roll me a perception. See if you notice anything.
Come on, man. Oh, shit. That's not what I want. Yeah. 8.
8. You don't notice anything different from the cobblestone. One thing that you do notice that you're pointing out, the door you just came out of is no longer there. Now it's just a cylinder.
Okay.
Like the room just closed in. First it was flat, now it's just all stone.
I wonder about the rugs, because I can understand if this is, a workroom or an armory. I wonder what these rugs are. Can we get our wizard to do some divination-y stuff?
Can I get some divination stuff?
Do you have an ability that would give you divination-y stuff? Also, remember you have to roll your 2 d20s in one. Okay, good, thank you. What
Maybe her spidey sense can clue us in.
roll me perception check.
See if I
See if anything
If I get
came to your knowledge earlier this day. Oh, not this percentiles. That's 100.
No, that's 80.
Oh, okay. Well, perception, the skill perception. Sorry, I misspoke.
12.
This is too strange. Yeah, this is too strange of a room for me not to have forgotten foreseeing. Yeah, I had no. I didn't even know this existed.
Yeah. Can I start like lifting some of the rugs since we don't see a door? Maybe there's
Sure.
Trap doors.
Yeah. You guys can. If you can't read, just let me know. Oh fuck! I misplaced a laser pointer.
Oh, laser.
Oh, if you have one, laser pointer. If you can't reach.
I think I have one.
Just don't point at your face, because one's a light, one's a laser. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. No.
I absolutely will.
So I know I was in the corner. So I'm gonna start, I guess, looking under this or the closest rug. Wait.
Well, so you're right
one,
there.
like right in front
You
of
wanna-
you. Yeah.
Okay, so you just gotta pull the rug.
Yeah, just kind of like pull it.
Okay, as you pull the rug, it smells very moldy, like it's not being kept well. And definitely a lot into the atmosphere. Just a little
Dust.
yeah, a little bit of dust. Even some of the insects that don't have the lungs you guys have cough a little. Nothing, just heavy. Pull it back down.
Okay.
Nothing really on
Next rug.
the. Okay. Are we just?
I'm just gonna go. Let me do all the rugs. Just kind of just like.
Okay.
Oh,
Is
dear
anyone
God.
doing
Slide
anything?
them or just like kind of look them under.
Is
Okay,
anyone doing
I'm
anything
gonna
specific
fall-
as she's doing that?
I'm gonna
going-
walk towards the center of the room.
Okay.
I feel like she's tidying up the room, so that's nice.
I'm gonna and I wanna take a closer look at this giant tree stump table that's apparently in the center.
Yeah.
Can I-
Roll perception. And
Altar-esque, possibly?
We are downing the second bit of luck because I don't know where I am, and this is concerning to us.
where
That's
that's you.
That's
Sorry.
Sonya.
Where is
Okay.
Bones? So I
She's
just
the
knocked
one
over the
with the
samurai.
arrow?
Yeah. Where is Bones? Because you're looking through the rugs.
Yeah.
You're keeping an eye on her. You're
Yeah.
looking at the
The center
the
thing.
center-
I was looking at the armor, but
which armor?
no one in particular. I kind of like the Italian one. It looks really
Okay.
interesting.
with the
Okay.
It's got the yeah, obviously it draws the attention, but it's got the Raven Claw, and that's the only
14.
one that I think had something to do with Hogwarts.
Okay. As you lift your fourth rug now, nothing's really there.
We're kind of following.
You're looking at it, touching everything. It's very The only thing that's odd that you're noticing when you're paying a lot of attention to it is very smooth and very specifically angled. It's definitely a real tree. It's just cut or grazed, trimmed very well, and it was cast in iron. For some reason, it's a very nice table. It really looks a lot of ornate, like a lot of most things here, but this one's placed specifically. Nothing terribly different. Definitely non-magical.
Non-magical.
There's nothing. If magic was used to turn the wood to iron, that's about it. But there's nothing. There's no magical presence given
You
from
said
it.
it's pointing in specific directions?
Like it's symmetrical. It's not pointing anywhere specific.
Okay.
But it's like it was crafted with a lot of detail and heart for sure.
Okay.
But it's a mundane. And as you're looking at the Ravenclaw, he's catches fancy. Are you guys on your continuous mission to look through every rug? Okay.
Can I look at the fireplace? Maybe there's like some flue powder or something.
When you roll me a perception.
I guess I'll go check the water thing.
Okay.
22.
Okay. Roll me perception as well with the water. Are you two doing anything specific?
Just now following, kind of as they move to the other side of the room.
10.
That's how I'm playing.
I'm just watching both of them.
Okay.
From the middle.
No, I'm behind them and watching.
Where do you want to be?
Uh,
There? That's fine. Or I mean, you have the pen. You wanna? laser point it.
Thank you.
Corn bitches
I
have
want to
lasers.
see. Yeah, right.
The
Well,
other,
that's
the other, yeah, the other button. Don't point it on your face.
He just said
The other
to do
button.
the
that.
other button. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay, there it is. Okay. I want to be kind of like right about here.
Okay, so
Right
like
next
in
to
the
it.
middle of everything. Okay.
Right. I want to be in the middle.
Alright, so when you're looking at the swirling water, you kind of get lost in it a little bit,
Uh-oh.
and then you see yourself looking at this metal stump that you've never seen before. And you're like, I know that I've seen that, but I've never seen it. And then you look behind you, like, it's right there.
But I just looked at that.
But you forgot that you looked at it. And your memory is now in this well.
Oh, fuck me.
So like can see or
Crystal?
yes.
And you're like, that's what this is. What'd you get?
I had a 22.
22. Okay. It's, yeah, it needs some firewood for sure. See Grab looking through it. Okay. You're looking through it, and then you see there's a slight little like slit that goes from like the edge all the way down. That you would not have noticed unless you put your fingers in and followed a very specific line that's going through there. But as that happens,
No.
Damn it.
what is your AC?
Mine?
Fuck.
Yes, sir.
16.
Okay, as you just see a blade go almost nicking you, roll to 12, as the armored samurai just moves and like swings at you, and then gets back into defensive stance, and we're gonna go and break.
No! Damn it.
And yeah, we're gonna come back with some combat.
Some
in a minute.
juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Some
the
juicy
juicy.
defending
The juicy.
something.
Yeah.
Something's happening.
All right, guys,
stepped in the
we're
room for
gonna
courtroom.
go and break. Enjoy our little snippets and. Dream Production, letting you know we're going to be doing a Harry Potter based D&D game every Wednesday at the Divine and Conquer Twitch channel. See you there.
Water.
Okay.
It's more the
Cocaine.
mortal enemy of water.
Don't do coke in a hot tub, guys.
Yeah, that's not no.
Are we on?
Yeah.
We are now.
Yeah, now we are.
Awesome.
30-second
Yeah,
delay.
We're
Everything's
super
fine.
on now.
This is a
Cocaine.
Yes.
18 and plus.
Very plus.
No, not Spotify. No one wants to listen to you.
I bet your Spotify.
I had 15 minutes, guys. I'm totally prepared.
His Spotify and mine probably look exactly the same.
I have.
Yeah, I
have
imagine.
a lot of weird things that are not weird
Never mind.
to
No, what you
not weird in the metal industry.
Oh, what you
genre.
showed me earlier?
Yeah, like Little Big. I don't think Little Big's weird, but Little Big's differently.
The video.
Making
I
sure my
would-
freaking
Yeah.
face are
Okay.
not dead.
Yeah. All right. I need everybody to roll me initiative.
No.
Initiative.
Okay, I'm
What's
going.
the initiative again?
It is a D20 plus just your dexterity. Unless you have something
That is a
specific.
Dexterity.
Yes, it is D20 plus your
We
dexterity.
can't do this at the
19.
same time. Here, okay.
Alright. Keep the numbers so really quick. Sorry, I didn't erase
Oh.
this. I'm not prepared, like I keep saying.
We're just practice rolling.
Alright,
Is that what
that's.
we're doing?
Well, I thought you were checking the
That's-
dice.
Well, I was before,
Fair.
and then I grabbed the right dice, and I was doing it.
Yeah, if you're rolling, roll with intention.
I'm rolling with intention. last
Intention.
Like, as in, like, don't roll 600 times and be like, oh, the one that's the higher one's the one that, you know, basic shit like that. Okay.
one. We had
Well,
some jailed dice. We were trying to see if they.
deserve to be
better.
there.
Yeah,
Did
they
they-
were bitches.
Mine's lonely.
They,
I might put
How
this one
many
in
dice
there.
can we
Serious.
pile up in there?
I think like 3. I think it's
Yeah, I
small
think 3.
jail cell.
We get
All right.
one.
Did anyone get higher than 19?
No.
Okay.
Wait. I thought you said it's plus your dex.
Yes.
I got a 19.
Oh, what's your dexterity modifier?
That's your initiative.
That is after the
Plus
dexterity
your-
modifier.
Okay, so total 19.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So not
Right?
the
Wait.
dex.
Well, it
But
is
it's
your
the same.
dex, but yeah.
I got a 20.
So,
She got a 20?
okay.
Fuck!
Alright, so first is Bones. Then Ferris. 15 plus, excluding the ones that I already said. 10 plus.
13.
I got 11.
Okay. So then it's
Sonya.
Sonya. Thank
where,
you.
Where did Samurai Sam come in?
After everybody.
Awesome, thank God.
Because you got a 7.
They're golems.
Awesome.
I figure they will
Yeah.
move kind of slow.
Yeah, very low on dex.
And
Or
then
just
just
napping?
Sammy.
Sin that.
Or do you have to
NES. Yeah, that's
Sammy
fine.
Samurai?
Sammy Samurai.
Okay, Bones. As you see that the armor moves swiftly and is looking directly at you.
Well, fuck.
It is the whole armor is animating, not the mannequin. Like it moves through the mannequin, like it's organic in matter,
Oh.
organic in movement. And it's just like the armor is holding to itself, and there's no body in it. So, Bones, what do you do?
I want to use my Expelliarmus at his sword.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Okay.
All right. What is your DC?
It's my
Your spell
Cantrip,
difficulty. Yeah. What's the spell difficulty? I think
The
I see
spell.
it's right there.
Alright, mine is a point of reference is
13.
13.
Oh.
It's this.
I believe that's a 13.
Oh, it is 13. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm learning. I'm sorry, people.
Huh. Interesting for a number of reasons. As it swings, the sword flies off.
Wow.
And
Whoa.
I don't have a natural sword, so we're gonna use that. It's the biggest representation. And the sword falls to the ground. That's just. And then it gets back to the same position, the
Just
defensive
nothing
attack,
there.
but with nothing there.
Fuck, that was
If
good.
there's a loophole, then.
Nice. So, yeah, you casted your spell. Anything else?
Watch out.
Excellent.
Excellent deduction, Bones.
Ferris.
Very astute.
I deduced this music has changed.
The atmosphere is different, yes. Mhm. Very good.
Shit.
Okay. So, Samurai is now in defensive formation. I don't really see it as a threat at this point. Like, sure, it can punch me, but I don't know. Let's.
Oh, thanks.
Give me a 30-foot radius
Radius.
from me.
5, 10, 15. Bigger than this circle.
So,
Can I hit the other 3?
all of
Armor?
us.
You can hit this one. Yes, you can hit that one. The blue one at the corner is the other one you cannot hit. What are you casting? It might affect
There's
your...
something called Radiance of the Dawn. It's my level 2
Okay.
bonus for being a light cleric. Ring 30-foot radius. What I've written is enemy Constitution saving throw 2d10 plus cleric level.
What's it called?
Radiance of the Dawn.
Okay.
It's not under spells. It's under
Yeah,
the
cleric.
Cleric. Light domain.
What am I calling this?
Light domain. Light
No,
domain.
this is definitely not that.
Oh, okay, Radiance of Dawn. Starting second level, you can use your channel divinity to harness sunlight, banishing darkness, and dealing radiant damage to your foes.
With
Very
large
specific.
fireplace.
As an action, you present your holy symbol, power of science. 30 feet. Okay, they have to make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes radiant damage equal to 2d10 plus your cleric level at a failure half of the day pass. A creature that has total cover is not affected. It says foes. Very specific.
Do any of them have cover from me?
Nope, they would be like behind the wall would be considered cover. No one has partial cover neither. So, roll me 2d10 plus cleric level, and they have to roll to see if they're affected by it or not. If they pass, they take half damage.
3, 4 plus 2, 9.
9. Okay.
This was called Radiance of Dawn.
Radiance of the Dawn. So, when I was life domain, I had like an AoE heal. This is AoE burst. Like, yeah.
It's a huge area.
Okay. So, as you get your wand, cast your spell up into the air, a giant bash of light hits the entire room. Okay. Actually, sorry.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Fuck, what did I do?
You trapped one of the other triggers. Or triggers one of the traps.
No!
Triggered something. So,
Big Dad's gonna
I don't want
release
to. I don't want insects.
you are.
There was insects.
Okay.
Fucking around too.
As you. It's a burst of energy. So, as you cast it, roll me perception. Yeah, roll me perception.
Nat 20.
Ah!
Ooh.
Okay, so as you cast your spell up into the air, and you're looking at the suits of armor, the light goes through them. You notice that if there were anything that you considered as a threat, they wouldn't. And as you're scanning, as you your gaze goes through to look at the entire suit of armor, the sword on the ground shines and shakes a little bit. and then when you look behind you, this carpet also moves on its own when the light hits it.
No.
Still have a free action and movement. Technically, cantrip too. Bonus movement.
Sorry.
I hate to ask you to repeat that.
No. The light did not harm the suits of armor, but it did harm this carpet and this axe, or technically katana.
Okay, that's what I needed to know.
It affected them.
It's not the armor, it's the weapons.
It did harm this guy too. It harmed the samurai, the weapon, the katana the samurai was holding, and that carpet at the corner.
Okay, so
Damn it, I
only
hate
one. Wait,
So it's only.
what just happened?
I guess I was basically bursting to see if the other suits of armor were also active,
That's
Right.
yeah.
and they weren't.
But everything that was
Just moved?
enchanted glowed. So if it was the
'Cause
armor.
it got damaged.
Yeah, the armor, the katana, and the carpet.
Thank you for stopping checking the rugs. That was.
Damn
Yeah.
it.
That would have been another trigger.
Yeah.
That-
Remember, there was two
So
triggers.
close.
And you guys like, nope, I'm gonna stop that. Nope, I'm gonna stop
Well, you
that.
said after like the third or fourth one, I didn't, so I just like gave
Yeah,
up.
yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah. There's a lot of clutter to one area, one very by itself. Also-
Resistance is an action, balance is an action, bonus action, prep healing word,
Okay.
and move. I'm gonna back away a bit from
Okay.
samurai guy.
You guys do not know this.
What he just
Only he does.
did it
Oh, I thought
affected the
I-
other things.
Because only he cast the spell when he saw the radius of his spell.
Got
Right.
You guys are like, samurai thing, attack my friend. Expelliarmus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still
It's all
watching
happening at the same
samurai
time. So, you still have speech.
Are you gonna tell them?
Hey guys, the only things enchanted are the weapon and the rug.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Cool.
Alright. So, it's your turn.
Okay, we're still fighting them. So, what's a 15-foot cube from me, I guess?
So, from you, it expands 15 feet. Here is a little cheat sheet.
Sonya, which one are you?
The paper one.
Oh, this
Yeah.
gal
I'm,
right here.
I'm
50
the
foot.
one with the big sword.
Cone.
No,
What is it?
15
Cube.
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 Oh, so that's a stack. That's a square. So, it would be this. So where are you? So
Literally the only paper one.
Yeah. So it would be this dotted one or the first dotted one?
the second dotted one, a little bit high, actually more than
This
that
one?
one. That's 10.
Okay, a little bit higher.
Yeah. So
Okay.
think of this the big circle, the 15 circle.
It's,
Yeah. Okay.
if
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a, if
yeah.
that's a 15-foot
Yes.
cone, then this would be.
Oh,
cube.
everything's really
Yeah.
tight. Okay.
So everything except for the carpet at the end.
So
Be affected.
if this so.
Oh
be-
yes, sorry, I was putting it the wrong person.
Damn it.
So yeah, you could affect
Actually-
everyone.
Yeah.
Your allies as well,
If I move back, no, it would still affect them.
because it's where they are. Yes.
Yeah.
Close quarters combat. Got
Yes.
to love
Yay!
Yep, that's exactly it. I really want to buy this really expensive Wizards pack that has like individual stuff, but I think this is fine.
I feel like our music has stepped up. It's very epic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it.
Loyalty free, please don't sue me.
Since I think everyone gets like a weapon on a samurai, I'm gonna get my dagger and just throw it at the carpet and see what happens.
Okay. Roll me to hit.
Yeah,
Roll me to hit with your dagger. Throw your dagger.
Why are you
20?
trying to trigger
20,
it?
yeah.
Huh?
20?
Yes, just D20. It's
12?
not. 12 hits it exactly.
Okay.
It's not a hard, it's a carpet. It's not armor or anything. It's very easy to pierce the. Okay, so yeah, 12 hits it for sure.
Alright.
Roll me damage it.
D1 D4 plus 2. D4. 4.
4. Okay. as making sure. Okay. Easy math, thank you. As you get your dagger, goes it rips right into it as the carpet moves over and like rips through the dagger. So, like the dagger hit the cobblestones on the floor now. Good hit.
Okay.
It did some damage. It definitely tore into it. And I'm going to use this and keep it on your character. Like keep it with there you go. Just whatever. Keep that with you so you can represent when you throw your dagger next time. There it is physically. Because technically, if you don't say I grabbed it, some DMs could be like, you never say you grabbed it, you left it in the battle. Kind of
One of them
realistic. Shitty DMs.
Does she still have her action? Or?
You attack. You can still move. You still have your free action, and you can speak. Because that should be given.
Yeah, I think I'm just down. Just like, I throw and be like, yeah, there's something there. There's definitely something there.
Yeah, it is movement, for sure.
Yeah.
This thing is considered a large creature. I have nothing to represent something like a carpet, so give me a second when we move. That would be a huge carpet. That'd be a huge carpet.
Yeah, that'd be pretty big.
So don't worry.
That's hers.
I got this. Yeah. So you hit the carpet. Great, Neff.
Yeah. Okay. I am right there. I think I can move. Yeah, I'm gonna move to the suit of armor. I'm gonna put myself in front of Bones. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, in front of Bones.
What I should have said was, hey, I keep forgetting my
I'm
armor,
going
guys.
to-
I'm stupid.
I'm going to pull my maul, my gigantic maul, out of my bag of holding, so it disappears.
Okay.
And I'm going to fucking rage.
All right.
Motherfucker!
You guys are learning very well how this person battles.
Yes.
Woo, Cursey!
Normally battling is not something taught at Hogwarts, but it's yeah. So you bonus action rage. You moved. Roll me attack.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, good. Let's be good. Let's be good. Plus 5. 16.
16 diff. Oh.
Oh, fuck.
16 does not hit the suit of armor.
Ooh.
As it goes and then just catches it.
Damn it.
And even though it's the split mail, it feels a lot sturdier than the split mail.
God damn it.
And then as it goes back to the position, that's a blip.
You dick. I'm more pissed off now.
Alright. Perfect analysis.
Things don't block Maul blocks things.
As the
And now Miley returns, see?
the samurai suit of armor goes and tries to attack you, Miss Barbarian.
Okie doke.
14 versus your armor class.
16.
So misses. The second one would be 19 versus your armor
Fuck.
class.
16.
Okay.
Okay.
So you take 4 points of damage as it swings as if it had a sword. But yes,
you.
the bludgeoning is cut in half because
Yes.
you're raging. But it just
So
hits
2.
you with this fist, still as if it was with the sword.
So, yeah. It's 2 points, so I'm like...
It's a hard hit. It hurts.
Yeah.
But you're powering through it for sure.
Ooh, you best not have done that.
Okay, you're raging.
Continues to take damage.
Yeah. And just eyeing to see if there's anything that can be surfaced in the carpet. But there's not. So, the carpet flies in the air and moves to try to attack. Roleplay smaller. Use your imagination. What is this? I'm trying to do that. It's not working very well. Here. Wrap it in,
There we
in
go.
this.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Okay. It's going to attempt to smother you.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, no.
Oh fuck. Natural 20, so automatic
Wait.
hit.
Oh, wait, okay, I have a... Can I use a reaction?
Yeah, what's your reaction?
Hellish Rebirth.
What does it say?
You point your finger, the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames.
Ah.
The creature must make a dexterity save throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay, it's
Yes.
going to roll a reflex save because it will do damage to you. But before it does, I need you to roll me a strength check.
A strength?
Yes. So just your d20 plus your strength all the way to the top.
Strength.
At the very top. On the.
Okay, I'm gonna use that one. 11?
11. Unfortunately, you fail, and you are considered
It's the modifier.
grappled. But you roll damage for the rebuke.
Yes.
2d10, I think.
Yeah. Where's D10? No, it's not D10. D10. Yeah.
Is it
Okay, yeah.
grappled just considered restrained?
8.
8 damage. Okay, so it did pass, unfortunately.
Wait, I have another one.
Okay, yeah, roll.
8.
Do more damage.
8 and 9.
9, so
17.
17. So it's gonna take half of that. 1 second that can hit in temporary condition.
8.5.
Grapple. There we go.
Can we round up to 9?
That is that is your condition. Right? You are considered grappled. So a grappled creature cannot escape. Your movement becomes 0. This lasts until you are no longer considered grappled. The grapple condition also is in effect for moving. Oh, there's specific like spells. Okay, so your speed is 0 as long as you're considered grappled.
Wait.
So you
Grapple
can't
effects
move?
is when a creature is hurled away by a thunder wave spell. Hello. Okay.
So you're considered grappled, right?
Okay.
And 17 to have
9.
take knee.
It's 8.5.
Yeah.
Do you round up or down?
Taking everything rounds down. It is bloody for sure.
Okay.
As you can tell, this inanimate object is because it's slightly on fire. But it is considered bloody for the sake of battle purposes.
It's slightly
And
on
she
fire
tore
and
it before
grappling
too with the
her.
dagger.
It's grappled her.
right?
It's
Yeah.
wrapped completely around her. This is a large creature.
Ooh.
The carpet is bigger than you.
Okay.
It's considered in this category
But
of a horse.
fire.
In size.
Wow.
And it grappled you. And
I hope you don't-
technically, in a couple of rounds, you will suffocate.
Oh, it's fine. Okay.
So, because it did that, you are taking damage.
Okay, how much?
It crit, so I'm rolling the dice
Uh-oh.
twice. 15.
Off of your HP?
Yeah.
I'm 17. So 2.
All right.
Oh!
Can I reaction healing word her? Because
Yes.
I prepped it.
Yes, you can.
Cool. Healing word.
So I tried to
1d4
get
plus
the
your
big
spellcasting ability modifier, which is a number I can't remember.
You get to say a word.
Plus 5 for spell?
Oh, well, sorry. What was a word?
Spellcasting ability modifier.
Then your wisdom.
Wisdom, so 3. That's a 3 plus 3, that's 6.
6. So from your current HP, 6 more. As
8.
you see her completely being engulfed, and out of sheer panic, you just cast your spell onto her, and you feel that it took effect.
Okay.
All right.
That is 1 spell
I have
slot
8
down.
HP then, by the way.
Okay, which you would still be considered bloodied.
Yeah, it's 1.5.
Okay, yes. And you see a little bit of blood start trickling down, as this thing is like almost like a constrictor snake.
Jeez.
Definitely something's broken inside,
Big oof.
for sure. Okay. Next up, the sword.
Oh, God.
As it flies over to.
There.
No, it'll be the closest creature. Which. All
All
right,
That
you are
might
the
be
closest,
me, yeah.
You're the closest creature.
Okay.
I didn't
Alright.
put sword, I'm sorry.
You didn't know because it
And
was
carpet,
technically an
yeah.
inanimate
So it's
object.
It's carpet then sword.
Carpet then sword.
All right, so the sword, the flying inanimate sword flies over to you.
Oh, boy.
Okay. It moves into your split and 15 versus your AC,
16.
so it misses as the sword goes over and you just block it with your maul. Good hit, good block.
kill you.
I'll kill you too. Bones.
Maul isn't blocked, Maul blocks things!
Please let that be your catchphrase from now on.
Small blocks, dude.
Okay.
Shit everywhere, right?
Yeah. I walked into a room and the fucking furniture's attacking me.
I had to keep poking.
Okay. Can I use my mage armor and my chromatic orb in the same round?
Is mage armor a cantrip?
No.
Then no.
I didn't think so.
Unless you have Metamagic Quicken spell, which you do not at this level. You will eventually.
I have the recovery. Or
Yes.
something.
The only thing you can do is recover a spell.
Yeah,
Once you
let's
hit level
cast
3, I believe you can do a Metamagic feat, which one can be Quicken spell. You spend 2 Arcanic points, cast a spell, take a bonus action, cast another spell. That would you would take another action. Yeah. Sorcerers, man.
Well, I still have an F, so.
Yeah. So you haven't cast anything. You haven't done anything. What do you want to do?
Yeah, we still got a tank. I think.
Yeah, I was gonna. She's in front of me, so I'm.
They're also taking the hits. They don't look. It doesn't seem like they're attacking intelligently. They just move to the nearest thing and attack that.
Can I do my True Strike cantrip and use my chromatic orb to attack the rug?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I'd like to do that. So do
Okay.
I need to roll?
So you cast your cantrip on you cast True Strike on the carpet as it glows, giving you an advantage to the hit. So roll an attack with advantage.
15 plus. Is it just proficiency? Or?
It's the attack bonus, like your spell attack. It should be on the middle part of the section.
So your spell.
5.
Okay, plus 5. So 15 plus 5.
So 20. 20 definitely hits. Roll me damage.
And that's 10.
What is your
I think it's 2d10, but please read. Or maybe it's 2d8.
Yeah. Were you doing magic missile?
Chromatic
It's
orb.
3d8.
3d8. And I think you'll have to roll for the. Do you pick the elemental effect, or do you have to roll for the elemental effect?
It says you choose.
Okay. What energy did you choose?
I wanted to choose fire since it was already
Okay.
affected by
That
fire.
sounds like a very smart decision. All right.
So 3.
Mm-hmm.
5, 2.
15?
I got 15.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. It's really badly hurt. Okay.
Can a
It's
rug
good.
feel pain?
Technically. So as you shoot out your orb, and the orb glows into a fireball, technically, and it hits 3 times. The rug is spinning and turning. One of those fire balls of the charismatic orb actually hit Sonya.
Oh!
You take 7 points of damage as well.
I have 1 HP!
As you see a pain.
I have spare the dying.
and it looks like
I can save you.
Okay.
Roman intelligence check, since you're the one that did the spell.
Very unintelligent.
No, it's not.
Is that
It's
a 20?
Yes, d20 plus intelligence. It's an effect that this creature has. That is not something that I expect anyone to know.
And it's just my modifier in
Yeah,
intelligence?
just your modifier.
It's just 3,
Total 3?
I guess, unless I do proficiency with it.
No.
No, that's
Okay.
it.
So 3.
Ridiculous.
No, that's fine. That's how this would be. The rug's catching on fire pretty easily now. You heard a scream. Man, it's constricting her very well. It's panicking and hurting her. All right. Ferris.
I thought my true strike would keep it away from her.
No, your true strike made sure you hit.
I thought I did the weakness thing, though. Like, find the weakest spot.
It does, as it grants you the advantage. The technicality is it grants you the advantage. Role playing wise, is it makes sure that you hit.
So, going back to my Radiance of the Dawn, is Sammy a valid target? Or is it just the sword and the carpet?
Samurai is a target, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second time's the charm.
All right.
Move into touch range.
Okay. Touch range.
Touch range for Sammy.
Okay.
Why I keep calling him Sammy? I don't need Sammy now.
Yeah, Sarah. Yeah. Okay.
Cast inflict wounds.
Okay.
We are seeing if an inanimate golem can take inflict wounds necrotic damage.
Yep. Okay. Is it a save, right? A ranged attack.
Inflict wounds is make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach. On hit, the target takes 3d10 necrotic damage.
Okay. Roll to hit.
9.
That is a 16.
Total.
3d10.
Wait, roll to hit?
Yeah.
That's the d20, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 16 plus... What's my modifier?
It should be where your spell attack is.
Plus 5. That's a 21.
21 hits. 21. Way better than 16, because 16 would have missed. Alright,
Okay.
so you managed to grasp onto it. Cast your spell.
3d10. That's an 8. That's a 2. That's a 7. 17.
Okay. Alright then.
Hail Mary, seed of grace. Let me win this stock car race.
Somebody get
Very-
Sonya out of that fucking rug. Can I say something? Sorry.
Yeah.
I tried to help.
I'm trying to take out the other target.
No,
here.
As you go into it, and the necrotic energy sky, like lightning goes all around it, and you see part of the armor start crippling and falling off, and like the armor literally gets cut in half, and parts of it are still like this part's completely gone, but it's completely gone, but it's like attached supernaturally to the, so it still has like a humanoid shape, but you definitely just did a lot of damage to it. It's bloodied for battle purposes. Would not have known. I'm letting you know that. Experienced players would not have known. Even if they did, they had to roleplay, they would not have known.
Can I prep a spell as a bonus
Yes.
action?
Yeah.
I'm going to prep Spare the Dying.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
I have a gut feeling.
I'm going to assume that every time we say it's like, if one of my allies, then I cast spell.
It's
Yeah,
safe
yes.
assumption.
Yes. Just for DM purposes. Alright, Sonya. Your movement is considered 0. If you want to try to escape, you need to roll a acrobatics or athletics check to try to escape.
It's gonna be 20, right?
Yes.
15. Acrobatics are what? Athletics?
Mm-hmm.
17?
17. As part of the chromatic orb is technically still igniting and tearing part away, and you're just like, wait! And you fall off. And you're no longer considered grappled.
Thank God.
And you're at 1 health.
Yay! Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Can she move?
Can I do an action
yes.
or anything?
If you move, I will consider you can only half move.
Okay, I'm not gonna move, but can I do a spell?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Where's the carpet? Is it still like
It's
right
still
next to me?
like technically it's in your space. It's like all around you.
You could just breathe a little.
Where's my like?
Nah, fuck it.
I'm
Eldritch
about
Blast
to
the
kill
fucker.
this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm gonna use. Can I do True Strike and Eldritch Blast on it?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
All right, so you catch a
Strike
cantrip, so you get that advantage as you identifying its weak point, which is it just kind of glows all over. Roll me with an advantage on your Eldritch Blast. So roll 2d20s. Take the higher number.
18
18 sounds good.
and 4.
18 is preferred. 18 without a modifier hits.
Yeah.
So roll me your damage for Eldritch Blast, which is
Eldritch Blast, 1d10.
okay.
You got it.
That's a D8. D10. Yes, there you go. Okay. As you cast your spell and just the necrotic energy just puts a beam right through it, and it's barely kicking, but it's still kicking.
Okay.
Can I like just half-heartedly just try to like kick it and see if it does anything?
All right. Now,
Piece of shit crocheted motherfucker.
I'm trying to decide what I
Go
want
back
to
to
do.
your-
Because I want to. I'm looking at my initiatives, and I'm like, I know that she's gonna get hit.
You are
again.
raging, and there's two things attacking you in front of you.
Right. Well, there's two things attacking me in front of me, and then there's also this thing that's attacking her.
Yeah. Roleplay what your character would do, not what you want to do.
Okay, fine. You motherfucker! You fucking terror! I'll kill you! Okay, I'm gonna hit it again with my maul.
Okay.
The samurai.
All right, roll me to hit. Keep bumping the.
Motherfucker. Okay.
And he's already bloody.
Every except for the sword, everyone's bloody.
The sword was trying to poke her, right?
Yes.
12, unfortunately.
Sorry.
I know.
As you
I'm
swing
so mad. I can't even.
and miss. Remember, you do have reckless attack.
I do. I
If you
forgot about
choose
that.
to do reckless attack, you grant yourself an advantage. The consequence is until your round starts all over, every enemy also has an advantage against you.
Oh, okay.
Do you really want the sword and the samurai to have advantage against you,
No.
considering they are going next?
But
Yeah.
think about
What
I'm
my
not
character-
because
yeah,
you're
no, I
learning the
know.
characters.
My character.
Oh,
would do.
sorry, I shouldn't have.
No, that's
No,
perfectly
I mean,
fair.
no, it's-
It's that meta versus
Yeah.
what my character would do. Reckless attack. If I can knock down someone that's already bloodied,
Right.
cool. I can take the hits. I'm raging.
Yeah.
I have to damage anyway.
Yeah.
It's just something to think about. If you want
Right.
to do reckless, god damn. If you want to do reckless attack, that's fine. We're
Yeah.
learning the game right now.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
But I do have a bonus.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to instead go after the sword, or guess the sword.
You won't be able to attack though, because you only have one attack
That's
right now.
right. It's just a bonus action.
Yes, your
Okay.
bonus action to be like to rage.
Gotcha.
Yes. You can say something.
I'm actually going to.
You can move technically as well. But moving away.
I will put her into. I would. I'd probably.
Am I back at my full HP? Because
Yes.
I was half
Okay.
before.
Yeah, you're full HP. Yes.
I'm going to move. Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm
Okay.
gonna move to Sonya.
Okay.
Yes.
Letting you know if you do that, it would be an attack opportunity by the samurai
Right.
because you're moving away from him.
Right.
You're not retreating. You already attacked.
Right.
Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. As you move over to her, you want to get in between?
Yes.
Okay. As with your bonus, let's say, he's like fucking behind me. As nicely as you can, but still being angry.
Yes.
Lip and
God damn.
Sorry.
I said I wasn't gonna cheat this for anybody. Okay.
It's okay. Do it.
like we're babies.
Do what you gotta do.
That was a critical
Fuck.
for 8 points of damage.
Eight?
Put your dice
Cut
in jail,
half
man.
is
You're
four.
yeah. You have the best
Cut in half.
time.
That's right. Thank you.
4.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
As when you
Your
leave, the
range.
suit of armor just swings up, hits hard hit on the on your shoulder, but you just fuck it, you go through,
Yeah.
and you are technically in between them. However, the square will allow that to be.
Yeah.
Because right now you guys are fighting on top of a fire cauldron, which you're not.
Yeah.
But-
we're not.
Yeah. Okay, so as you push her and you're occupying her space in front. Okay, great, awesome, very, very tanky. Good strategy. Samurai.
You guys haven't taken any damage. You're fine.
I know.
All right, it's
I'm
his
the
turn.
closest thing we have to a tank after you.
Yeah.
But I also have the sword and the samurai now coming after me because I'm the closest to
I'm gonna-
it.
Yeah.
6 versus your AC obviously misses 17.
Hits.
As you take 3 points of bludgeoning. Yeah, 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm at 12.
All right. Let me know when you are at half.
Gotcha.
Okay, so again, it's swinging as if they had that sword, but it's just hitting you with the blunt edge of the fist.
Mhm.
Hard iron hit to the jaw. Next would be the carpet. All right, it's going to attack
Me.
you.
Goddamn.
That is a 16 versus your AC.
I am at 16, so
Okay.
it does hit.
All right, I need you to throw me a strength check.
Okay. Strength just
Just
strength with
yeah,
my...
D20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
So D20 plus your 3.
My 3 is 11.
11. Unfortunately, you're considered grappled as it constricts you, and as it's putting its pressure to you, you take
Bitch!
which you take half of it, but
Yeah.
you're taking
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8 damage. So 4 again.
4.
As it constricts all over you, and just you see as your friend Neff pushed you out of the way and it just engulfs her, and it's just moving
It's
around,
not fun.
constricting and just like squeezing her. Barely has a chance to like.
She is
hold her.
considered grappled.
She
no
is considered
movement.
grappled. Yes,
Thank you.
your movement is considered 0.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And as you notice when you were in there, roll an intelligence check. I will give you this before the sword attacks. It's all the way at the middle. Your 4th skill? 4th. I think right there. I think. Should be like a +4 because you're a wizard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
6. Oh wait, 5. 7, 8, 9.
9.
Where's the other one?
Yeah, it's a big rug. It's a really big rug and it
Big
hurts a lot. No worries with that, no worries. Okay, as the sword tries to attack with a 9!
To my
misses.
16.
Yeah, as the sword just swings out of the way and you just duck. Really easy to predict because it has to wind. And that's all it is. Alright, top of the round, Bones.
Okay. Can I use my crossbow and put my armor on at the same time since one's a spell and one's a...
No, because it'll be an attack. If it's a cantrip, yes.
I need a cantrip.
Yes.
I don't have a good one. I had one that was way overpowered for me. Okay.
But also, no, you haven't been hit yet.
Yes.
So think about that.
Okay. I want to use the crossbow attack.
Okay.
My light crossbow to attack evil carpet.
Alright, roll me 2 hit on the carpet.
And it's a 20, right?
Yes.
4?
4
Plus
total.
my, is it dex or?
It would be your crossbow attack should be in the middle section.
Oh, it's 8?
And remember, you can always use cantrips. As an example, True Strike.
Strike, yeah. With
If
the,
you want to cast it, I'll give you that option since we're still learning the game.
okay.
So you grant
But I
yourself the
got an
advantage. Roll again to see if you get a better, higher number.
Oh, okay.
No. The game is fair. As you shoot your bolt, roll me a intelligence. Again.
20?
Yes, plus your int modifier.
I don't know what that is. It's on the edge.
If it's cocked, you can roll again.
4.
Plus
Plus
your
your
intelligence?
modifier.
It's 0.
You have.
I have my
Yeah.
modifier for intelligence is 0.
That's
It's
the
the-
3rd sub 10
What?
she's gotten.
It's okay. You can pick another. I'm sorry, dice happen sometimes.
I know.
As I have to switch mine from keep rolling 20s.
Hey, don't kill us.
I was rolling really well with that
As
guy.
you aim for it and shoot, and the bolt just goes through one of the holes that your many orbs have made. And it was like, that would have hit, but fucking that just luck.
I'm too accurate.
Ferris.
I'm fucking John Wick.
Ferris, as you use your free action to load your bolt again.
Okay.
Okay.
I have 1 spell slot left at level 1, and then I'm stuck on cantrips.
I want to tell you something at the end of the battle. Okay.
Me?
Remind me that y'all, as a group,
Okay.
remind me that I have something to tell you at the end of the battle. Okay. What else do you want to do?
15-foot cone.
Cone.
Cone
With...
is on that pointed towards these 2 fuckers.
Yeah, it easily hits both of them.
Easily hits both of them.
Yeah, for sure. Burning hands?
Let's try it. Yes, burning hands.
Okay.
Let's try and kill the fucking samurai.
Alright, what is the... Is it an attack or a save?
Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save.
Okay. Do they take half damage on a pass save?
And half as much damage on
Okay,
a successful.
roll me 3d6. They will take damage regardless.
6. 5. 1. Okay, 12.
12. Here is the good thing. The armor save takes half damage, enough to kill it. The sword did not save, takes a full 12. It's super bloodied as the armor crumbles. And the token moves on to the sword now. As the sword is on fire,
That's
crumbling as
better.
well.
We have dealt with one problem.
2, really?
As you extend your hands and 2 giant arms extend as they just shoot out in a cone of fire. Alright. Sonya, unless you have bonus or
I'm going to
movement.
move next to Sonya.
Okay. It would be an attack of opportunity. Are you willing to take that from the sword?
In that case,
Because you're moving away from the sword. If you move around the sword, strategically that's different. As long as you stay within a 5-foot radius of it.
I want to say I can get the weapon.
well, I can't cast Healing Word anyway.
Well, yeah, he had prep save the dying. Is that still?
But his turn passed again.
Okay.
So we go again.
Prep Spare the Dying. And
I only have one, so.
can I turn towards
Yeah.
Sonya? Okay, without invoking attack
As
of opportunity.
as you cast your wand has that spell glowed on it, just ready looking at her. Because you know she's definitely not well. As she's kind of like going in and out.
Can I ask a new question?
Yes.
So when you are engaged with an opponent and you move back, that is you're saying that's their attack opportunity?
Yes,
That's when
yes.
they, like,
So-
see
so
you
if-
move, so they
If you're here and
chase
if you're here and you move any direction that is away from them, that's an attack of opportunity. Unless you use your action to disengage. Instead of attacking, I will disengage. Some like rogues and monks, they have abilities that their bonus action is to disengage. So it can hit, and my bonus is I'm disengaging. I am running away with that attack opportunity. If this is your opponent and you move strategically, as long as you're within 1 square of it, it is not an attack opportunity. You are just moving in a position because the game is assuming you are keeping an eye on it and just shifting.
Okay. Like a parry.
Yes, pretty much, yeah.
Alright, we are back to Sonya.
Sonya,
Sorry.
Okay.
Don't move
this
towards me.
carpet
there's
is
a frickin'
horribly weakened, but in addition, no, you're not doing anything.
There are no stupid rules.
Yeah,
There's stupid
there
rules.
is a giant Hufflepuff in the middle of it. Well,
Yeah.
a
Okay.
7 foot, probably like 200-pound muscle Hufflepuff, but it's in there.
mad.
Is like the rug and I guess the axe like considered a creature?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a creature. Yes.
Can I do Thunder Wave?
Sure.
Just to like get the
Are
rug
you-
and just get it off of the grapple from.
Yeah.
Because that's a.
The condition also ends in an effect removes the grapple creature.
It literally
says
lists
Thunder
Thunderwave
Wave.
as an example.
That's a,
Yeah, a little meta, but that's because that's fine.
okay.
You're like, I know this spell does this for
I just had it.
reasons that I know. Yeah, roll Thunder Wave. Is it a save?
Say again.
They have to. What does Thunder Wave say?
A wave of thunderous force shoots out from you. Each creature in a 15 cube must take a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so
On a failed save, a creature must 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed away 10 feet from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you.
because it says creature,
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I asked creature.
it would affect her.
Yep.
It does not say foe.
Okay.
But you're being grappled by it, I will grant
It's the only way to release you.
I will grant you an advantage
Oh, thank God.
to not being affected by the
Okay,
damage.
And it's a
portion.
Constitution?
Yes, which
Okay,
you
so
have-
I have advantage on those.
you. All right. Well, it's advantage with another advantage.
I have proficiency on those.
Yeah. Okay. So good.
Okay,
You're gonna
yours.
probably survive this.
Okay.
I hope
which,
to God.
regardless, you would take.
Half damage, right? Because she's still raging.
Yeah, because it's considered bludgeoning damage.
You said advantage.
Yes, you have an
It
advantage.
doesn't say.
Okay. Roll. What's the? So it got a 4. Roll me damage.
Where's that? Wait. That 20?
It would say the damage on there.
I failed.
To the 4.
Did you fail save?
It failed the save. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, she must take 2d8.
To the 8. There you go. To the 8 of damage. Which you can do it. Yeah.
5. 10.
All right. Did you pass? What did you get?
I got a 14.
14. What is the DC for your save? It'll be on the front page, in the middle section.
For spell save?
Yes.
14.
You just passed. So you take half of her damage, halved. So-
what's it?
2.5 down.
So you take 2 points of damage.
2 points.
You're no longer settled ground. In
In
addition
Got you
to
free.
that, the carpet is completely dead.
Yay!
As you get your
Thank
wand
fucking
and
God.
a gigantic
Who would think the carpet was down?
thunderous sound. It does not push you. The carpet just flies through you as this wave goes through. Your hair is kind of pushed back, and you have like parts of the rag, the carpet rags on you, as the carpet is all splattered on the back.
Yay! Okay.
As like little sparks of electricity are still on Sonya's wand.
Is everything else pushed back 10 feet?
No, she passed,
Okay.
so she's not. But the carpet is dead / pushed
I
back.
think
to-
she was
Okay.
at. Were you talking about like the
She-
armors and stuff
Yeah.
like that? Or?
She's talking about any inanimate object is also
Or
like
unsecured objects, yeah.
Your dagger's also.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay.
Good.
I'm gonna go in the corner to rest for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, you're in this corner if you want to move, but yeah, it's fine. All right, Sonya, Neff, your turn.
Sword only, huh?
Sword is the only thing that's alive, and it's kind of like floating in the air next to Ferris.
Okay. I
I'm gonna
can
eventually
get over
not
there.
hit that.
I
Sorry?
can get over there with my.
Yeah, you can easily get there. Yeah.
I'm gonna get over there. Run over there because I'm still pissy and I won't beat something up because I haven't beat anything up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You actually have missed.
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fucking ball is hungry.
All right, roll me an attack.
Okay.
This thing is very bloody.
So 17.
17 matches just as AC.
Oh, thank God.
Roll
Okay,
me damage,
and then I get to do
which-
my damage plus 2. Haha. Because I'm raging.
Yes.
Okay, 2d6 plus 3.
2d6 plus 3 plus 2. So,
Plus 2.
so 5 in total.
6 plus 5.
Yeah, 2d6. Yeah. 3, 6 plus 5. So 9 plus 5 is 14.
All right. As you
Die.
you would have killed
Die,
it
bitch!
if it was at full health. As you the sword breaks in half and then
Small block thing!
Sword dust.
Blood
Yeah.
for the blood god.
here's the two different things. Oh, we're 1 minute away from supposedly ending. This was a medium challenge encounter for 6 players, which is considered a large group. So this is technically went from hard to deadly instantly.
And we did it!
Yeah, you guys did. Good job. You guys did it fairly well. No one
Except
died.
for Ferris.
No one
Except for
died.
her.
No one
Just
died.
my little
Someone
bit.
got fucking close.
She got
Yeah.
hurt a bit,
Which-
and I
which-
got kind of hurt.
Lets you guys know you guys are pretty tough.
I'm a bit hurty, but I'm okay.
Yeah. You guys did very,
One more
very
point
well.
of damage, I would have been at below.
As a little bit of calm, your adrenaline's still there. About 6 seconds or so pass by, and then you just hear the fireplace go, like the entire thing, like the fire and everything moving.
I
And,
turn, I look at it, and I go, "Fuck you."
That's-
was like, can we
the
take a
first
nap?
thing that steps out is Hagrid.
Oh, never
Shit.
mind.
As
Sorry,
it seems like-
Hagrid.
Shit.
You guys didn't miss here. That's obvious. And then 2 of the same ministry people are there. Hagrid, you can go. Well, good. We wanted to talk to you next.
Aw.
And then looks at everyone that's hurt and bloodied and damaged. Knocking would have been a good thing.
No, it did.
We learned the
Door.
hard
Did you
way.
hear the knock?
We learned the hard way.
Hagrid. I see you say that, and Hagrid's going out. Sometimes you just don't go through doors that you don't know. I learned it the hard way, and you see that half of his beard's singed since yesterday.
Oh.
Good luck. And then, like, kind of sobby. His eyes are very watery.
Oh no.
Good luck. And then he just walks up the stairs.
Oh no.
And yeah, it is 10. It's up to you. You can go a little bit further, but this is a good ending point. I think this is a good ending point. We'll resume this.
Yeah.
We're going to we're gonna pick up right where we left off last time. So
Okay.
keep your HP to where you are. The spells that you marked off, keep them where you are.
Okay.
Yeah. Very intense couple of yeah, for sure.
God damn.
All right. Thank you through the shoulders of our beautiful right now. Thank you guys for joining us today in this epic encounter for sure. Oh, the other thing. You would not have known that when it successfully grapples someone, the damage carries through to the other person. They take half of it. That's not in your player's handbook. You can read the whole thing and never learn that. That's only through battling it.
Is that what you wanted to tell us?
That's the intelligence, yeah. That I wanted to tell you guys.
Yeah,
What was it again?
the other thing was.
The inanimate carpet, as when it constricts, half the damage carries over to the thing that's grabbing. That's a special ability. Note that you guys, I will give you a little bit more XP. Add 175 to your character sheet. Yes, to 466. Add 1.
What's the number for that?
I'll tell you.
That math.
Do
What's the
math,
number
yeah.
for it?
466 plus 175 equals 641. You are very close to leveling, actually.
Yay!
There is a good thing for someone not being here. More XP for you guys. Thus more XP for them. But thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
As again, this episode will be edited and put at youtube.com/ADreamProductionFilm the next Wednesday. If you missed the first episode, go watch episode 1. Yeah, there's only one episode. Thank you. We'll be here next Wednesday. And you know, I want to steal that catchphrase. Wands at the ready. But